With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and chill. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but always fine as long as Shaz benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap while DSP is chasing green. We're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals a slow machine. He's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if I should find a child's can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a big pretending there for bills when truth is dead to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife of forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to late that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Tuesday the 9th of April 2024. I hope you're all doing very well indeed, and I hope you're enjoying your day and week so far. Thank you very much to Warren for sending a super sticker earlier on of a smiling wee fox. There we go. So yeah, cheers for that. It happened before I was live, so there's no notification to play, but I thought I'd share it anyway so you guys can see. Look at that cheesy wee grin on that wee fox. Yeah, there we go. Warren had to go away and do something, so he said he'd be back in like 30 minutes or so, so there you go. Big up to Warren for that, thank you very much. So Phil's stream is live, as you can see, and he's like, I like how Phil says in the chat, finally I get to play Helldivers 2 for a Phil stream. Who is it again that sets Phil streams? Who is it again that determines what goes on a day streams and what goes on a night streams? Who is it again that's in charge of his own fucking business? Oh yeah, that's right, Phil Burnell. So finally, he gets to fucking play this on a day stream. What was stopping him from fucking playing it on a day stream before? Your guess is as fucking good as mine. Fuck me, man. But yeah, Phil's Jesus fucking Christ, what a fucking dumbass. A couple of things I want to show you guys before I start the bingo. First of all, I came across this old classic YouTube short that Shinko uploaded. Not sure when, you're not sure about, tell you in the description when he uploaded it. Well, I think it happened at the time it happened. It just got recommended to me in the shorts. So Shinko uploaded this before of Phil describing what he was planning to do. So his TV broke, and so Phil told his audience what the plan was, and he also said why I can't shop for a TV in person. This is fucking thing. I love this, man. When it's happened before, this is hilarious.
We're going shopping. That's what we're doing on the late stream tonight. We're gonna go shopping for a TV. We're gonna try to find the right TV for the hardcore gaming season, and it has to be off of Amazon. It's the only thing I'm going to get in 2 days to get shipped here, because some people are saying, what about buying things in person? Tomorrow, I'm not even exaggerating, I already have a whole day planned. Grocery shopping, getting filters for my filtration system, probably having to go to Costco and other things. I can't have a TV in my car. Like, you know what I mean? This is just not going to happen. I already have way too much to be able to go TV shopping in person, going store to store tomorrow. And by the way, I hate to say it, the people in these stores know nothing. These are people who are paying minimum wage. They don't know anything about what they're selling you. So I walk in there, what's the response rate on that TV? What? So it's worthless. We have to order something. We have to work together tonight and find the right thing.
So yeah, that was a great fucking clip. I love how Shinko titled the video. This is a short. DSP won't shop for a TV in person because his arms are too weak and retail employees are dumb. That's basically the title of the fucking short. So that was just fucking, yeah, Phil can't get it in person because he has to do his normal shopping, which involves pet supplies and grocery shopping and Costco runs and filtration systems and all. Fuck me, man. Phil hasn't got a goddamn clue about the TVs either. He has no fucking concept whatsoever. Anyway, I also thought for a wee change of pace, I'll check out a video. I know it's normal for me to check out DSP Tries It Mimology's videos. I thought I would check out his most popular video that was made over 2 years ago, which has almost 100,000 views. This is in March 2022, so it's a 2-year-old video at this point in time. DSP shaking with rage after 2+ hours fighting the same boss. Extreme Salt Elden Ring. I've never seen this thing. I don't think I've ever seen this compilation. So I thought we'd check out while we're waiting for Phil to go live and all that shit, you know what I mean? Why not? So, yeah, I mean, it's a wee blast in the past, and Phil is playing Elden Ring once again, tomorrow, I believe. So why not? Let's check out a wee golden oldie when Phil still had his old webcam, for example. Look how ghostly Paleo looks back then, and look at that. He's got his PlayStation box, and he's got his Xbox box, and he's got his neck phone box all proudly on display. And yet, by the way, yes, I will be spamming that boss button every time Phil says boss.
Okay. See? He just interrupts now. Everything I do, he's gonna interrupt. He's not gonna let me hit him with the black flame anymore. Can't hit him. I can't hit him.
I remember this boss fight as well. Yeah, I don't know if I actually ever saw this video that of this version of it, but yeah, I remember this boss fight. Yeah, he lost his fucking mind.
He's insanely huge, and I can't hit him. The game is preposterously stupid. Jesus.
He has one health flask left. Can he do it?
This is so stupid. He's insanely huge, and 90% of my attacks miss. 90% whiff through his body. I have an amazing black flame move I can only use once when he's not facing me. I can't ever hit him with it again, because all my attacks whiff. It doesn't make any sense that they made the fucking game like this. It really doesn't. Like, he's a giant boss. How could you miss him ridiculously amounts? Like... fucking stupid. This sucks ass. Are you fucking shitting me?
You know, my favourite part is the fact that Phil almost beat him these both times. Look at the health bar of this boss. It is so close to the ground, so close to dead, you know. But Phil's health is also almost gone. He's got one health flask left. Phil is like the supreme master of choking. He is a choke artist when it comes to these sort of situations. Oh, Phil's gone live. Okay, let me pause it. Actually, he has a new intro apparently. Would you look at that? He has a new little thing to play at the start of the stream. We can check that out as well. I'm not finished. Let's build up some speed up juice first, okay? Let's build up some speed up juice and enjoy him raging at Elden Ring some more. And then we can check out Phil's brand new little pre-intro that a fan made for him that he didn't pay for.
This sucks. Come on. This is so ridiculously unfair. If they would just let me hit the guy standing in front of me, he would have been dead 10 fucking times already. It makes no sense. The sword literally goes through his body repeatedly and doesn't ever hit him. This is so dumb. Oh my god. Not beating him this time. Too many completely unfair hits. Completely unfair cheap hits. Dodging, nope, hits through the dodge. Trying to hit him, nope, you pass through him. It's just dumb. There's nothing super challenging about this boss. It's the fucking garbage fucking game engine. Oh, you pass through him constantly. Oh, your roll gets hit out of. Whatever. Let me do this with responsive controls and actual legit hitboxes. I beat him on the first try. Seriously. There's nothing even challenging. It fucking nothing works. Everything misses. How did that fucking miss? He's right in front of me. The sword goes through his fucking body. Fuck you, FromSoft. Fix your fucking game, you fucking morons. Why does everything pass through him? Jesus, fuck, you guys are stupid. Yep, I'm toxic. God damn. Make the fucking hitboxes work. Roll! Fucking dumb. Just work. Just work when I press the button and hit when I swing. It's not fucking rocket science. It's a fucking combat game. Let the combat work. It missed again. The sword missed again? It did. It missed again. He's right in front of me. He's right the fuck there. It missed again. This is complete shit. I can't believe how bad this is. He's literally standing in front of me.
Was he about to have a fucking moment of self-realization and say, I don't believe how bad I am, before he changed on the fly there? It sounds like he's about to fucking say, I can't believe how bad I'm playing or I'm doing whatever, and he just changed it. No, wait, I can't be at fault. It's the game's fault. It's the game developer's fault. It's FromSoft's fault. It's the boss's fault. It's anyone else's fault but me. Let's hear that again. One more time, Phil. One more time. Let's hear that again.
This is complete shit. I can't believe how bad this is. He's literally standing in front of me. How's the sword missing? I rolled. I fucking rolled. This sucks. It's just not fun. There's challenge and then there's fucking a game that works. It doesn't fucking work. He's right there. Pass through. Pass through. Pass through. Pass through. Just go right through his body 100 times. Fuck this game. Are you out of your fucking mind? Yo, it's so laughably bad. It's so laughably bad. The hitboxes are fucking terrible garbage. Oh my god. Thank you, Dan the Man, for a $6.66 tip. The boss isn't hard. The game's hitboxes are fucking atrociously bad. The boss broadcasts all of his moves, but you can't ever hit him after because all your moves whiff. And then if you get too close, he immediately recovers and hits you for 90% damage. So the only reason the boss is tough is because the hitboxes are bad. It's literally the only reason there's challenge to the boss. If the hitboxes worked right, the boss would be a pushover. What a fucking joke. And then you people, Phil's a toxic streamer. No, you actually you tried to make me look like that. I'm rolling right through it. I pressed it during the swing. Hits me anyway. No, I'm gonna hit now. Yep. This is terrible garbage. The game is, I hate to say it, like, every big boss fight in the game sucks. All the little boss fights are completely legitimate. Every big boss fight is shit. Because every big boss fight is like this. The hitboxes are laughably bad when you're fighting something giant. The game doesn't account for the size differential. So, it just allows you to... His hurt box is huge for his swings, and his hitbox is small. He has a small hitbox on his body. Which makes no fucking sense. He's a giant enemy. Why shouldn't you have a giant hitbox? They shrunk it to make it completely one-sidedly unfair. It's not fair. It's completely broken. Stupid as fuck shit. Oh my god. The common intelligence level of the common gamer. Oh my god. And the rolls don't come out. He can move fast and swing fast and 80-90% damage a hit. When you go to roll around it, it doesn't work. The roll is so delayed, you have to wait for a slowly broadcasted move. You can't roll on reaction in this game because the lag is so bad. The input delay is so bad that you can't actually play it like an action-based game. You have to know what's coming or predict what's coming and guess correctly to dodge anything. It's completely broken. Roll! Why won't you roll when I press it? What the fuck? Are you fucking shitting me? Now it's gonna do this. Oh, fuck you. Dude, fuck this. Are you shitting me? I'm doing this well, and the fucking game is gonna have this happen now. What a piece of fucking shit game. This game is terrible. This is garbage. It's not a tough fight. It's every single circumstance against you. Let's make it so that you're fighting on a staircase. There's enemies below that will attack you from behind. All the hitboxes suck. He hits you for 90% damage. It's like, could you possibly make it a worse fight? No, really. Could you maybe, like, fuck with it a little more? Why don't you make it so that while it's raining, there's acid rain that also slowly drains your health? Why doesn't the ground randomly break and make you fall through and you die? Right? Like, seriously. Could you possibly make it more annoying instead of fun? I can't even... Look what happened. Where's the camera? The camera will not focus on the boss. Boss. Roll! It won't fucking roll. Half the time when I do something, the game doesn't do it. It's so delayed. It's not fun. It's not fucking fun. Give me a fucking responsive working game. Please. Anything. The boss is not tough. The game is shit. I roll and still get hit because he's standing on the fucking gravestone and won't come down. Look at this. Fuck it. This is so stupid. This is so not fun. It's just not. Give me a challenging fight where it's a fair fight. Right? Don't give me, oh, everything doesn't work in the game. It's all wonky shit. And that's all this fight is. The entire fight is wonky. Completely stupid. I want to beat him before I go on break, but man, this is so dumb. It's hilarious because this game at sometimes is very fun. And at other times it's like not fun at all. And this is one of the times it's like the absence of any kind of entertainment value. It's like, could you please punish me more for wanting to play a good game? Thanks. Thanks for the punishment. I really appreciate that. But I suck. I'm a terrible gamer. I'm horrible. Roll! I try to roll forward on the 5th hit so I could counter hit him. It won't roll. Roll! Do something when I press the fucking button, but stand there. Of course. I just give up at this point. Like, if the game's so unresponsive, why bother? I can't even get to him. His range is insane. I can't get to him to counter hit him when he whiffs. Roll. He's fast as fuck for a big guy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to time my roll so I can hit him after with the flame. It's just not even possible. It's just not even possible. Because he fucking recovers so fast. I'm just gonna let him kill me. I don't care. I'm gonna let him kill me and start over. There's no way I'm gonna come back from this. So bad. A boss that broadcasts everything, and by all rights, you should be able to dodge every single attack he does and punish it. And you can't because the game's inputs are so delayed and the hitboxes are so bad. There's literally nothing bad about this boss at all. It's perfectly fine, except the game mechanics don't work. It's so bad, man. I can't hit him. I seriously can't punish it. I pressed the button once, he attacked twice. I pressed it once. Why? Why'd I get hit? I don't know. I can't, dude! What the fuck? I'm directly in front of him. The game won't let me hit him. This is ridiculous. I'm literally right there. Roll stab. Stab goes through the body completely. 0 hit detection. 0. Carlos, let me put it this way. We're making good progress, but when the game tilts me and pisses me off, I get upset. And sometimes I get very upset, and then I act like a child, a petulant child. And some people that turns them off, some people they actually like it, they think it's funny. Personally, I just didn't like that boss. He really pissed me off. Boss! The worst enemy in this game so far, any oversized enemy, and I mean it, any enemy where it's larger than the camera, like the camera can't catch it all in its eye, is broken as shit because you can't fucking keep that camera on it. So you can't see where it is half the time. The hitboxes are wonky as fuck, don't work properly. Any oversized enemy. They did a terrible job with the oversized enemies in the game. It's too much work. I can't.
Oh yeah, that was a good little watch. That was a good, that video was DSP Tries Etymology 101's most popular video on his channel. 96,807 views that video got. That was uploaded 2 years ago. Oh Jesus Christ, man, that was some good old-fashioned Elden Ring salt. Well, if you want to catch it for yourselves and check out, link to it is in the chat if you guys want to put, you know, I don't know, it's up to you if you guys want to watch it or not. Anyway, Phil is live right now. We've been building up some nice amount of speed up juice and all that jazz. So how about we get this show on the way and get bingo rolling. And of course, to play bingo, we're going to need to have a bingo card. So can somebody please give me a random bingo number so we can have a randomized bingo card? The first number in chat I saw was one Baron. I never say his name. Every time I see Baron's name, I always like second guess myself on his surname. Well, I mean, it's probably not his actual surname, but you get what I'm saying. Is it Kame? Is it Kame? Is it Cam? Is it the E silent? Is it A hard A, or is it like a strange A? I'm just going to call him the Baron. There's not a lot of Barons around, so I'm just going to fucking call him the Baron. Just to fucking stop myself from fucking going mental. So, yeah. He said number 69, so there we go. Let me just randomise the bingo background image first of all. And a few times, there we go. And then let's enter number 69 in the randomizer and generate the card. Here we go. And so we have today's bingo card for us to try and get a full house today. Starting with the top left, we have, wow, him touching his face. Him saying, goal, chill, and interesting. The second row is Phil slapping the leg. Him showing awesome YouTuber jealousy. Him saying example, content, and comment. The third row is Phil saying hate to say. Him doing a Y or a T pose. Him saying, so anyway. Him doing or saying Q&A. And him mocking his chat. The fourth row is Phil saying a react. Him giving a years ago story. Him saying day off. Him burping and him saying feedback. And the fifth and final row is Phil bumping his microphone. Him repeating the same point constantly. Him saying good news, what the fuck are you talking about, and also him clearing his throat. By the way, Phil can also say what are you talking about. The fuck is optional. If that makes sense. But yeah, that's the bingo card for today, so thank you Baron for helping us pick a card, and hopefully we can get a full house victory to add to our bingo prize fund. And of course, that is what happens if we get a full house. If we get a full house today, 25 out of 25 on a bingo card received for you, it will add $25 to that current bingo prize fund, which is sitting at $50 right now. At the end of the month, we will have a marble race and determine who gets to take home that bingo prize fund. But if you want to be in with a chance of winning that bingo prize fund, you've got to make sure you've left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. If you've not done that yet, you've got until the end of the month, until, you know, until I do the marble race, and then, you know, you've got to be in it 2 minutes after all. If you know how to comment, date before the end of the month, or you're knowing my chance of winning the fucking prize. Simple as that. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house. For example, if Phil snorts or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that gives us a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in direct control of one of the ways we can get a free space. The rest of the ways are all controlled by Phil's bizarre bodily functions. Now, I think I've covered all the bases, and yeah, I think we're ready to get on with the show. But of course, before we start doing bingo, we need to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle on this fine day.
Welcome to Operation Mindfuck!
That's pretty much the most fitting soundbite there is. Let's get on with the show and let's check out this brand new intro. Wait. So, it's the same noise, but it's just a different visual. Alright, that means I'm just gonna mute then. I'm just gonna fucking mute the fucking thing.
They completely soaked the sandwich in sauce. Yo!
Ah, for fuck's sake, I was muted. God damn it. Damn it, why was I fucking muted? Ah, for God's sake, disaster fucking stream. You didn't miss much, it was just me going on a fucking rant about how shit that fucking thing looked. Never mind. And Phil's got a long intro as well, because he hasn't got a lot to talk about today, I guess. Just fucking fast forward through this fucking pish and get past it all. Here we go. Let's just go on to bingo. Good luck, everybody. Here we fucking go. Oh, yeah, of course, he's gonna fucking pop it as well, right? Here we go. Good luck.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show, Phil.
The fuck is he wearing? The hell? Oh, for God's sake.
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
Here, and this is the Level 1 podcast. It is Tuesday, the 9th of April, 2024. Of course, I'm here and ready to go. It's funny because people will probably say, oh, he looks tan today. It's the lighting. I realize every time I change the color scheme of my background, it actually makes my skin tone look a little different. So today, because it's green, it makes me look like I'm tan, even though I'm incredibly white and pasty. Trust me. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. We're back to full-time gaming. It's been all week. You know, Friday was a normal streaming day. But since Friday, you know, we had Saturday, which was my birthday marathon. Sunday was React Day. And yesterday was a half day. So finally today, we're back on track. And here's the very good news. This is it. I will not be missing, hopefully, fingers crossed, knock on wood, arms and fingers and toes, you know, all curled together. Hopefully I won't be missing any more streams this month. And we should be into a full-on normal streaming schedule moving forward. As long as things don't go wrong. What I mean by that is, I was notified this morning by my internet company that they are this week performing long-term maintenance on the business level internet that I have. And that even though they are not expecting any outages, they do have scheduled times when the internet will be down overnight. So, for example, last night, my wife and I were getting ready to go to sleep. We were actually turning on music that we play in the living room for like 20 minutes before, you know, take a shower and go to sleep. And so we go to turn it on, and the whole thing freezes. We're like, huh? So we picked up our phones are frozen. Guess what? The internet went down. And I looked it up, and it said that there was an outage in our area. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then this morning I received a notification officially from my internet company saying, yes, they are doing infrastructure upgrades this week, and they're planning on multiple nights where it will be down. Now you would think, well, that won't affect my streams, right? You would hope so, except I hate to say it, a lot of these times these things are not very reliable. And you think, gee, you would hope they're not going to screw it up and goof something up and affect the stream. I hope not, because obviously I would like to be here for all the days that I'm scheduled. I'll let you guys know if anything goes wrong. If my internet conks out during a stream and isn't seemingly come back, what I always do is I post up both on my X/Twitter account, @TheyCallMeDSP, but I also post up on the main channel page of this channel on the community tab. My phone will still work. I have satellite, you know, the phone internet. So I should be able to still get connected to that and let you guys know exactly what's going on. Albeit it'll be a lot slower. I wouldn't be able to do streams from the phone or anything like that, but I'd let you know what's happening. So let's hope it doesn't interfere with the streams. But again, the good news is I'm here full force. After having all these days that were really weird, a marathon, React Day, half day, I'm finally here to hang out with all of you and enjoy games, which is excellent. It's what I like doing the most. And let's get started with that, right? And today is actually a full multiplayer day. Oh, don't you, how dare you attack my bottle cap, Jasper. Say hello to everyone. Jasper, say hello to the camera. He never looks at the camera. Oh, he looked at the camera. Nice.
Shut the fuck
Because he never looks at the camera because I think the ring light, right? Anyway, as I was saying before I was interrupted by a feline friend, today is multiplayer day. Meaning all day long I'm playing multiplayer games, which is cool. To have multiple multiplayer games in the rotation. It's been quite a while since I have, if you think about it. Usually I'm only playing one at a time these days, but now we have a couple, and that's cool. That's actually particularly why I'm dressed how I'm dressed, even though it is going to be a little warmer today with partial sun outside. I'm wearing shorts and this nice new tropical style shirt.
Who
because when I play
fucking
multiplayer games,
cares?
typically I get like my adrenaline pumping when I'm playing them, and it heats me up, and I'm like, you know what? Today I'd rather be cool for multiplayer, so that's why I'm actually wearing this. So that's what's down today. I'm excited for a full multiplayer day today. I have some updates in regards to the schedule. I finally 100% confirmed, locked in, have an update for you on the co-op that my wife and I have been trying to begin for weeks and weeks. It's
Are
happening
you finally fucking battered into fucking submission, into fucking agreeing when to fucking date for you? When's it happening, Phil?
this weekend, all right? And I'm going to go through the schedule and lock it in this week so you know exactly when to expect it. It seemed like every single time that we were trying to lock it in and get it going, something would happen. And it's like 2 weeks in a row. Stuff happened, extenuating circumstances to kind of delay it. And now it looks like finally it's coming this weekend. Beyond Two Souls co-op will begin. There'll be an ongoing thing at least once a week that we'll do together, have a good family night, and add that into the rotation, which is nice to have that for variety, right? Anyway, we'll talk about that in a bit. Also, some positive updates in regards to the DSP throwback channel. There's a lot going on over there right now, and I do like to highlight when I've got a lot going on somewhere, even if it's not on this DSP.
So give me a second here, because I've seen there's a particular expression that Phil just did there, which kind of, I think is thumbnail worthy.
Well, there's a lot going on over there right now.
Like this kind of thing here, where he gets very super animated with his bizarre little face as well. That's like extreme corner demon mode. That's like extreme corner demon. Come on. I mean, since I've seen this expression, I knew it was going to be gold dust. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can make something from this. And by that I mean let's see if that little website I used to remove backgrounds can do its job for me. So I don't have to put in any effort. So there we go, and there we go, and here we go. And there we go, fantastic. That worked out perfectly. Well, kind of strange thing here, you know, right there. And then, other than that, though, worked out perfectly. Is that like the edge of the table or something, or the edge of? I don't know. It's like confused, like the back of his chair for like the side of his chair, and it's including that wee bit there. But it's very barely noticeable. I am going to throw that in my member Discord, and they can have all sorts of fun shenanigans with that particular picture. And by the way, Tacozilla was already at it with the shenanigans with the pictures. He made I don't know, what's the DSP version of Dr. Evil? I don't know. Dr. Toxic? I don't know. But there we go. So yeah, Tackles are already fucking having a blast with that particular image. For God's sake. He's too creative. He's too fucking creative. Anyway, let's get on with the fucking bingo and leave Phil to his corner demons.
I do like to highlight when I've got a lot going on somewhere, even if it's not on this DSP gaming channel. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that this morning in the hopes that some of you will go check out the content over there. I hope you will. And some gaming news today. So that's really our agenda, is kind of to talk a little bit about what's going on with our games and the schedule and the updates with the co-op and DSP throwback, and then some news. Outside of that, wherever the podcast takes us, we shall go. Okay. So with all of that being said, I hope that you are all in a good mood and ready to chill with me here on DSP Gaming today. And if not, if something's bugging you, if you're under the weather, if you're bothered mentally by something, hopefully this show will put a smile back on your face and or entertain you or distract you in some way from the bad stuff and hopefully get you back on track. If it doesn't, well, I tried. Okay. So let's talk, shall we?
Hold on. What the fuck say there?
Back on track. If it doesn't, well, I tried. Okay. So let's talk, shall we?
Damn it. I'm still waiting for him to say so anyway. I'm sorry, that's the centre square. Phil says so a whole lot. Phil says anyway a whole lot. And he says a combination of the two of them quite a lot as well. But they need to be together. He needs to basically go so anyway, which he does surprisingly a lot of, but it's just something that goes under the radar, I feel.
By the way, you may have noticed Jasper Kitty may or may not be joining us for the stream today. He's usually in and out during my streams when he's available, and he's here today. FYI, yes, my wife's work schedule's been all over the place, and now it's kind of like changed again, but settling in. This is why there's been some weirdness to our schedule. You know, we wanted to do co-op last week, and there were changes, and then we wanted to do co-op this week, and there were changes, and it's frustrating. Because again, you know me, I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, and that's why I honestly have not 100% promised you guys anything in regards.
Fuck was that attempt at trying to say percent?
Promise and underdeliver, and that's why I honestly have not 100% promised you guys anything.
I mean, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But hold on, one more time at normal speed. Can you try saying that again for me, Phil? Without, you know, sounding like a complete fucking buffoon.
I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver, and that's why I honestly have not 100% promised you guys anything in.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. He's just his fucking word flipping fucking fries my brain. Look what it says, is that on the cards, overpromise, underdeliver. No, it's not, but I'm not entirely sure if Phil says it enough to warrant being on the card. It's something I could pig go later on and see often he brings up on a podcast, but I don't think it comes up enough to merit being on there. But I might be wrong though, I'll check later on.
Regards to our co-op, I didn't want you guys to think it was coming on a certain day for sure, and then all of a sudden it didn't happen. That's why I keep, you know, saying maybe, but not really, and then we end up changing it. We'll have it locked in now this week finally, and we're excited for that, because not only will this allow us to spend a day to celebrate our anniversary this week, but then some time to kind of cool down, and then, you know, basically be able to have a nice co-op session starting.
What do you mean cool down? What, are you fucking like gonna like fucking, are you expected to be a fucking hot, steamy fucking anniversary day? No, it's not. You're gonna stuff your little picky faces full of fucking food as per usual. Cat will probably try and eat your meal as well as her own, you know, and then it's gonna be the same old shit as usual. You'll be playing their games, you'll be playing the Raid Champions, you listen to some random fucking music for 20 fucking minutes, and then she'll fucking go to bed and you'll fucking fall asleep drunk with your fucking mobile fucking, you know, in your hand playing the Raid Champions. You know, it'll be the same old shit as per usual. There'll be nothing special about your fucking anniversary day off. You have nothing special planned in mind.
This weekend. Plus, let's be honest, I think more people would be able to attend on a weekend, which is cool because I know a lot of people have enjoyed seeing my wife as little as she's been in my content this year, right? She appeared in 2 Q&A videos and 2 Dondoko Island videos, and that was it, right? Or I should say streams, like 2 Q&A streams, 2 Dondoko streams. Outside of that, you know, nothing. So now it'll be cool to be able to get her back into something cool and consistent, where people can show up and enjoy because they've liked that style of having someone else for me to talk to and bounce off of, as opposed to it just being about me all day. And this
But Phil, every time someone asks you to do that when you're playing games online, you say people don't like that because people always complain. Phil's excuse for not doing multiplayer with other people involved in the call is it was apparently something the fans wanted. Can Phil only do multiplayer if the fucking person is there in real life? Is that what he's basically telling his audience? His audience can only enjoy multiplayer with Phil, with other people involved, if they're physically there with Phil. That's a very strange fucking thing to say that your audience are incapable of enjoying multiplayer if they're on headset with you.
This is cool because it's a game she's never played before, so it's genuine first-time reactions and everything. I'm excited for it. So I hope that you guys will join us right this weekend. I'll talk about that in a second when it's actually going to be. Yeah, but having it on the weekend, I think actually works better. More people would probably be able to attend on like weekend night than say a random Tuesday or Wednesday night. So it's kind of cool to have that set apart as the day that we're going to do it. Now that we're finally locking it in, good lord, it's been a very hectic time. Let's be honest, this whole year with me running an extra channel on top of the work I was already doing, juggling a whole lot of different projects, getting through.
What fucking work? No. It's other people are fucking doing the fucking legwork for you, remastering your old shitey content and all that crap, and they're making the fucking thumbnails and they're even uploading the videos for you. Apparently they're in fucking full control of the content that gets uploaded on your channels now because they have such fucking access to it. So they are doing the work for you on your fucking behalf. The fuck are you talking about the extra work?
Oh my god, what's up?
Thank you very much to Steve from Latvia for the super chat, who says, I can't wait for him to rage quit a game in front of his wife and yell at his chat for not holding his hand. I mean, it's one of those things. Would Kat maybe feel a bit jealous if Phil has his hand held in front of her? She might feel a bit, you know, she might feel a bit threatened by the chat sneaking in on her man like that and holding his hand in such a way, you know. So yeah, it could lead to problems in the fucking snort fort, who knows.
Through RPG overload, it's been nuts. Again, I will just reiterate, I am so happy that I decided against doing a documentary about myself this year. I don't know when I would have done it. We're now in April, and I feel like things may finally be starting to just get back to like in line and normal. And we're at the 9th of April. I was supposed to start filming for this documentary a month ago. I can't imagine how my life would have gone. I'm not even kidding. I think it might have been insanely disastrous for everything, for the channel. You know, already the channel was suffering from RPG overload, and now I was going to be juggling a documentary. Like, I think I really did the right choice there, thankfully. So, let's talk. Let's go into it. First of all, a quick update in regards to Alone in the Dark, which I played yesterday, because this actually is going to directly affect the schedule for the next week or two. So yesterday, I finished my first run of the video game Alone in the Dark, survival horror, starring David Harbour and another actress who I'm actually not familiar with, playing the 2 main characters. And we started with the David Harbour character, the Carnby private investigator. And we finished it yesterday. It's about 10 hours long, okay?
This is basically a recap of a daily crap. Guys, if you can't, so believe it or not, so Phil only had 1 stream yesterday, okay? You'd think Phil only having 1 stream would mean it's going to be a short daily crap. No. 10 fucking minutes. He somehow fucking found a way to fucking turn his daily crap into a 10-minute long fucking recap of what what happened in that day and what he had planned for tomorrow. So many people have told Phil your daily craps are basically fucking the same as your fucking schedule segments and your fucking podcasts. It's like, stick to doing it in one place, Phil. You're just recycling shit here, essentially. Oh, I'm going to take my fucking shit I done in this fucking thing, and I'm going to recycle that shit and repurpose it for this fucking thing the next day, for fuck's sake. Lauren says, hot take. Could it be that he moved from across country because Panda's parents and friends did not agree and he was getting in trouble? Well, remember, she wanted to move to Florida because I think some of her family were there. When the big move happened, you know what I mean? They were trying to decide where to fucking go. And Phil's primary decision to go to fucking Washington was essentially so he could pay less taxes. That was the one big fundamental you know, yeah, that's what swayed it for him essentially. Oh, again, the taxes are far better here than they are in fucking Connecticut. Liana wanted Florida. She wanted to be closer to her fucking family. Hell, she didn't get to attend her own brother's fucking wedding because Phil was fucking busy playing Fallout 4. If she wanted to go to her brother's wedding, she couldn't fucking go because Phil had plans to play Fallout 4. There you go. So, I mean, and I'm sure her family weren't massively thrilled about the, you know, like, who knows? I would love, I mean, can you imagine the stories that Liana could tell about her own family and what they thought of fucking DSP? You know, I don't know. It's a shame that Liana didn't turn into a bit of a detractor, you know what I mean? But fair play to her. She's moved on from the pig. She's one of the very few creatures that actually managed to fucking get away from Phil's influence and kind of come out the other side stronger. Not a lot of people who basically are so involved in Phil's life come out the other end intact. You know, so, you know, she's moved on, she's living her life. Fair play to her. But, yeah, I mean, it's fascinating to think of what Liana's family thought of Phil and him whisking their wee girl away across the fucking country. And his sole plan to fucking provide was, oh, I'm going to do YouTube content and I'm going to be fine because look how well it's gone so far.
Admittedly, the end of the game completely threw me for a loop. This game had a traditional style Resident Evil-esque 3-phase boss fight. And I was like, the rest of the game didn't really follow that formula. It was more puzzle-based and story-based with combat wedged in, but the combat was more like kind of the afterthought to make it survival horror while everything else was the focus. The end of the game being a 3-phase Resident Evil big boss fight was like, what on earth? Like, I wasn't expecting that in any way, shape, or form. And it's not exactly the most well-done boss fight, and really the only reason I say that is because the controls for combat are clunky, and in this boss fight you tend to get overwhelmed a lot because there's tons of enemies, and I don't want to spoil it because it's such an out of left field thing that happens. You're like, what is going on? I never thought this would be in the game. I'd rather have y'all watch it than me explain it now. So give it a look. It was crazy. Now the thing is, we beat the game in an hour. So 10 hours, my first run was done. And I was like, well, a lot of people have actually been leaving comments on the playthrough stating they feel like I should do a quicker second run through the game with the other character, Emily, because Emily's story is different from Carnby's, where she sees from a different perspective. She has different interactions with the people in the game. She actually has some variations on items she picks up in puzzles, and apparently her ending is completely different. Like near the third act of the game, all of her stuff is different. Her entire final stages are different, and I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that. I thought it was like an identical run, so I wasn't going to do it at first. So just on a whim, said I have 2 hours left on yesterday's stream. Let's rush as far as we can and see what happens if we use Emily. The good news is, because you already played the game, and because we beat the game within about a week and a half, and I remembered everything, we were able to easily turbo through the early parts of the game, knowing what was important and what wasn't. And essentially, the other cool thing about this game that I really like, when you do your second run with the other character, you save all the items you found in the first run, except weapons. So all of those collectibles, what do they call long yaps or whatever they're called, we keep them all. So now all you got to do in your second run is find the other missing pieces that weren't available with Carnby, because he couldn't have possibly gotten them all, or the ones you missed with Carnby. So that's exactly what I did for the first 2 hours. In 2 hours of gameplay with Emily, I covered over 4 hours of gameplay with Carnby in the first run. If we continue with that pacing, we will probably beat the game with Emily within 2 more quicker streams, which is good, because I would like to see the differences and whatever. And it definitely feels like you're getting more of your money's worth if you do that second quicker run. In fact, one of the cool things we sequence broke, because we already knew the combination to a safe that you wouldn't have found out later on if you were playing for your first time. We opened the safe, and inside was...
Hold on, Damien Anderson, is that what Phil's referring to right here? Is Phil referring to the thing you just fucking said in chat right there? They had to Google a lock code because chat wasn't helping or talking, because that would be hell of a good time. That's hell of a good time and coincidence if Phil was referring to what he just mentioned there. Or is that a different thing with a lock code or whatever? Did Phil just claim that he remembered it or something? Let's see.
Your money's worth if you do that second quicker run. In fact, one of the cool things we sequence broke, because we already knew the combination to a safe that you wouldn't have found out later on if you were playing for your first time. We opened the safe, and inside was one of these lagniappes that wasn't in the first run, and this allows you to complete a set, and it says that later on in the game, when we get to the attic area, there will be a secret scene. And I was like, oh, that's cool. We're going to unlock a secret scene part of the story. I can't wait to see what that is. So, yeah, so far, the second run's been great. I'm turboing through. I will say this, Emily is faster than Carnby. Like, she can move way quicker and faster, but her weapons aren't as powerful. She's got a handgun that takes like 6 to 7 bullets to kill an enemy, while Carnby was killing enemies in 4 to 5. So definitely it's a little bit more tense when it comes to the combat. You got to be a little bit more squirrely and kind of dodging around more, as opposed to just stand your ground and blow them away like Carnby did.
Phil, can you please give an example of what being squirrely is like? please, demonstrate for it, ladies and gentlemen watching your stream, what being squirrely, entails.
The combat, you gotta be a little bit more squirrely and kind of dodging around more.
Thanks, Phil.
As opposed to just stand your ground and blow them away like Carnby did. But it's still fun, and I'm enjoying it. And again, I'm liking the fact that in 2 hours, we got over 4 hours of progress from when we did the Carnby run, and I feel like we'll stay at that pace. So here's the deal. I am going to complete my second run of Alone in the Dark, but we're not doing it as day streams. It wouldn't even make sense to do it as day streams. What we're going to do is we're going to alternate this as a night stream, and we're going to start doing that tomorrow. So we'll talk about this in a second when we get to the schedule. But yeah, what I'm going to do is daytime streams will be alternated between Elden Ring and Helldivers 2 for now. Night streams will be alternated between Street Fighter 6, the second run of Alone in the Dark, and the co-op with my wife, but also Sunday nights we're going to be doing the retro reacts of The Walking Dead Season 1. So we've got a lot of variety on the late streams. Just think about that. So Friday night is like Street Fighter, Saturday night is co-op with my wife, Sunday is Walking Dead, Monday is Alone in the Dark. It's like really big variety right now on the late streams, which I think is a great thing. That's what we were missing for the longest time, was the big variety, right?
Who fucking cares?
Cool. All right. Excuse me. So, I'm excited for that, and that's good progress. Let's do it now. Let's go through the schedule for the week so you guys know exactly what to expect. And then I'll
fuck me. 1.5 speed. 1.5 speed. I cannot. I just fuck this.
talk a little bit of an update about DSP Throwback, and then we'll get to game news, and we'll move on, you know, with RPG. We'll move on with the podcast. I said RPG because someone just typed RPG Overload no more in the chat. I immediately, my mind says RPG Overload. Thank God. Guys.
That could be a face right there, guys. That could be a face. Let's find that again, shall we? Bear with me. I'm thumbnail hunting.
RPG Overload no more in the chat. I immediately, my mind says RPG Overload.
So hold on. Let's. Is there a particular frame? There it is. With wee T fucking narrowed. There we fucking go. There you go. We'll go with that one. We'll go with that one. Another corner demon moment. This time it's never corner. So let's see how this fucking looks, and I'll see if I can get a good little snap of this, and then yeet it towards my members in the Discord. Look at my wee second here. So the first one was that. The first corner demon was that. The second corner demon is this one right here. No, it is also a fantastic one. That's fantastic. I'm just yeeting that towards my. Oh, for God's sake. D-Dog, what are you? So D-Dog, D-Dog shared this in the members Discord. I don't even know if that's PG. Just I'm not a fucking PG streamer then, but Jesus Christ, what? Why? Why, D-Dog? Why? I was like, Cat used to be this thin. She used to be this thin, guys. Now she's thicker than this. Oh, for God's sake. Anyway, let's just get back to bingo, shall we? We're doing quite well so far. Let's see if we can get to full house.
Thank God. Guys, much like how I was enjoying my break from Street Fighter 6 and then fighting games in general, I'm actually right now enjoying my break from RPGs. I needed it badly. RPG overload is a serious thing, where when you're playing too many of these insanely drawn out lengthy games, it becomes mind-numbing. Where it's like, you know, I don't mind playing them, but it's like another day where I'm barely going to make progress. Almost nothing changes. Inch by inch, little by little, I claw my way through a insanely long playthrough. I'm just happy we're not doing that. I really am. Today, we get to do all multiplayer, all action-based stuff. I'm actually excited for that. I'm like, yes, we get to do good stuff today. We're going to blow shit up. We get to punch people in the face. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about, man.
Who fucking cares?
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
So let's talk schedule. Today is Tuesday the 9th. Today is multiplayer day. On this first stream, we are continuing with Helldivers 2, although I'll be honest, I say continuing. I feel like today is the first real stream of Helldivers 2. So far, I've only played 3 hours of this game. I did an impromptu late night premiere of the game last Wednesday night as a way to shake things up and mix the schedule up. And then I played 1 hour of it during my birthday event. I feel like I've barely scratched the surface of the game. I'm just learning the basics. I'm trying to understand the, what are they even called? What do you call the things that you summon down? I can't even remember what they're called right now. See what I mean? I played 3 hours. I can't even remember the names of the stuff yet because I haven't played it long enough. But yeah, like I'm just getting the hang of, you know, buying and upgrading and getting these new weapons and armor and the new things you summon, which I can't remember the names of. I'm sure people are going to tell me in the moment in the chat. I'm going to be like, oh yeah, that's what it's called. So in the 3 hour stratagems, thank you, stratagems. That's what they're called, stratagems. So in the 3 hours I played, did the intro, I fought some bugs, I fought some robots, and when I played on my birthday, I played all robots. But it was 50-50, meaning the stream was kind of half of a waste because I played like 27, 28 minutes into a match and we were finishing it and the match crashed. That's stupid. You get nothing. It's like you get a consolary or a consolatory prize or consolation prize. You get like a few medals instead of the experience and all the big upgrades you should have gotten. I was like, wow, that's a ripoff. The second half did count. So, and for
Phil said, wow, we have our first bingo of the game.
Burger.
Wow.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Let's hope it's the first of many fucking bingos and fucking completed. Let's just hope for a full house today. I'm not accepting anything less than a fucking full house.
understand, people defeated the robot army like yesterday or the day before, and they hit the reset button, so now there's a whole new game type with the robots. Today I'll probably focus on the bugs, considering we played an hour of the robot stuff on Saturday. Today we'll probably focus on the bug forces. And I think this will be fun. You guys, please help me to understand the game. I know you guys are going to know it way better than I am. I'm willing to learn. The game seems pretty solidly fun for drop in, drop out. And I'm going to treat it like that today, and we'll see what happens. So let's see how it goes, you know. As they say, for democracy, or President Scrooge salute, or whatever you want to say. You know, I want to see how it goes. Unlock some new stuff, blow some bugs.
His jiggling is hypnotic. Like, I'm like, pay attention to the shirt jiggles down here. Look down here as Phil's talking, okay?
Democracy, or President Scrooge salute, or whatever you want to say. You know, I want to see how it goes. Unlock some new stuff, blow some bugs up. It should be a good solid 3 hours of multiplayer fun with upgrades and good stuff, and hopefully...
I am just fucking hypnotized by the fucking jiggling. And I've been asked to play the TTT. There you go. I was asked to play it, so yes, I'm going to fucking play it. That's a good week sound clip.
Me learning better how the game works, right? So it should be fun. Tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, Street Fighter 6. That's right. I'm consistently playing this game. This is now the third time I'm playing it this week. We did Friday Night Fights, and we did 1 hour during my marathon for my birthday. So far, I've used Blanca, Lily, and Zangief. Tonight, I will probably either use Honda or Dalsim. Maybe I'll use both. Maybe I'll use one for an hour and then swap to the other. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. But this is great. This has been a good way for me to re-immerse myself in the game, reacclimate myself, as they say, by basically playing casual matches. That way there's no stakes to me either losing or gaining ranking points. I feel like once I practice for a week or two, then we can maybe try to jump back into ranked and see how it goes. I've heard all the rankings reset completely, which is a good thing. I'd rather start at the beginning of Master now than kind of in the middle where everyone's been flubbing around.
Wait. If they reset completely, shouldn't you fucking be starting at 0 rather than starting at Master? Hold on, why is it a reset if I've not reset your ass at a Master? If I'm gonna fucking reset the rankings and fucking earn that shit again. Fucking prove your worth, Phil.
So, tonight should be fun. If you like fighting games, if you like my Street Fighter 6 runs, I'm trying to get back into these characters, and I'm going to use one or more of them tonight on the late stream. Please come by and hang out and watch me crack some skulls. Now, tomorrow is a completely different style of day. And while today is 100% multiplayer, tomorrow is 100% single player. I still think it's going to be a day of stuff you're going to enjoy. Tomorrow will be the continuation of Elden Ring on my first stream. This is my second Magic run in the game. I started it last year, and we were 40 hours in, and then I suspended it. Well, we're back, okay? And so far, so good. So far, we've made great progress. It's been fun. And now, we are in position to fight the first form of Moog. For those who don't know, Moog is a hidden super boss in the game who fought...
Oh, Phil said boss again. Fantastic.
Boss!
And we also have 100 likes on the stream already. Guys, thank you very much for liking the stream. 100 likes. That means we've got a free space, but not only do we have a free space, you guys get to enjoy the Bubbles animation as well, made by supremely talented Pixar animations. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him the fuck up, Jasper. Good cat. Fan-fucking-tastic. There we fucking go. I want to hear that again, that fucking super boss bullshit.
Spend it. Well, we're back, okay? And so far, so good. So far, we've made great progress. It's been fun. And now, we are in position to fight the first form of Moog. For those who don't know, Moog is a hidden super boss in the game. You fought twice. The first time was a more nerfed version, basic version. The second version is the ultimate version that you must defeat in order to access the DLC, Shadow of the Erd Tree, when it comes out in June. So, this is going to be a good warm-up. I hope you guys will join me for this tomorrow as I take on Moog. And then after that, we're going to head to the northeast of the map, which is the frozen area. Tough enemies, many, like, dungeons and things we have to do. It should be a good time. There should be good progress and good fun and many challenging things coming up on tomorrow's stream of Elden Ring, so I hope you'll join me for that. Now, tomorrow night, Wednesday night, as I stated, we're now going to be doing a second run with Emily in Alone in the Dark, and so that's going to continue on Wednesday night's late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, in about 2 hours of gameplay. We'll see how far I can get with Emily. Again, turboing through the second time, knowing the combinations and solutions to puzzles early, and kind of knowing exactly where to go and what to do is going to save a ton of time in this playthrough, so I'm excited for that, and I hope you'll join me for that on Wednesday night. That's my final consecutive stream of the week, because I'll be off on Thursday to celebrate my wedding anniversary with my wife, okay? So, excuse me. When I come back...
Phil has to say day off. I know he referred to a day off there. He referenced the fucking day off, but he never actually said day off. He needs to say those two words.
On Friday, I'm sure I'll have some stuff to tell you about my day off. Hopefully it is a good day.
Hey, there you go. He just said it. Fantastic.
Burger.
I explained it and then Phil said it anyway. That's rewind in case I missed anything. Grease Monkey's asking, can Blast be a free space milestone? Nah, tempting, but not every game he plays will have a boss, so it won't be, you know, like, it won't get much use in games where there's no boss. It's just fun to fucking spam it whenever Phil fucking says
Boss.
it's just fun.
Excuse me. When I come back on Friday.
So we're 5 snorts and 5 burps away from a free space as well. So yeah, we're doing quite well so far. Hopefully we can get a full house today. It's looking good so far. Plenty of the stream to go. But let's just hope Phil snorts and burps up a storm and keeps going and helps us on our way.
Friday, I'm sure I'll have some stuff to tell you about my day off. Hopefully it is a good day that we spent together to celebrate our anniversary. And on Friday, it'll be Jasper stepping on my nuts, but it'll also be more Helldivers 2 and more Street Fighter 6. So Friday will be another all multiplayer day here on DSP Gaming. Okay, that'll be fun. Saturday, it's going to be Elden Ring, and on Saturday night, it's going to be the premiere of my wife and I doing a Beyond Two Souls co-op playthrough. Finally, after all the build-up and me talking about this for like a month, it's finally happening this coming Saturday night. So mark your calendars. If you're interested to see my wife and I do co-op in a narrative-based game, I hope you'll come back Saturday night and join us for our very special stream. We're probably going to be doing that about once a week. The game is not long. The game, at most, if you take your time, is like 14 hours long. Probably more like 10 to 12. So, depending on how things go, excuse me, this should be a playthrough we do for about a month to a month and a half. And likely it will almost always be on Saturday nights. Okay, that's what we're thinking. The weekends make more sense anyway.
Who fucking cares?
So join us for that. Sunday will be our next full React day. DSP versus the internet on DSP Reacts, and then retro React of The Walking Dead Telltale Series Season 1 Episode 2 starting on Sunday night. And then, of course, I'll still be here Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday that week. We'll talk more about that as we get closer. If you're not aware, there's a new game coming out called, like, Harold Halibut or something like that. We saw this when we were doing the gaming schedule. People are saying it's a Game Pass game that's completely unique. It looks like it's stop-motion animation or claymation. And I'm like, oh, that could be interesting. I don't even know if I'll like it, but if it's Game Pass, maybe just to give it a look to see if it's something that's interesting, right? So that's coming out like the 16th or something like that. So maybe we'll give it a look next week, okay? So there you go. That's what's on the horizon. Now, outside of all of that, there are other new games this month. If you want to check out what I'm interested in, check out my gaming schedule update that we did during my birthday on Saturday. I actually made it the featured video on this channel for now, so you can easily find it on the main channel page. Careful, Jasper. You're slipping all over. He's slipping all over. He's trying to walk on my legs. He's slipping. And the next big event, since everyone's always asking, what's the next big event we're working toward? No, you're not going to sit on my lap, you nut. The next big event is coming up either in late May or early June. I want to do my next big marathon-style event before the Elden Ring DLC hits, because when it does, I know that's all anyone's going to want to see. Every day people are going to be like, Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring. You know it's going to be a long DLC. It's probably going to take me weeks to beat. So I want to be sure to give it the time that it needs. This event, my initial idea for this event is basically a fighting game marathon. And what I mean by that is, obviously, I'll probably play some Street Fighter 6. Maybe I would go back to Tekken 8 temporarily, just for short term. But maybe setting up Fightcade on my mini PC and doing some retro fighting games as well, such as the Versus series or Street Fighter 3 Third Strike or stuff like that. Maybe Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the game that I'm the best at. Out of all fighting games that I've played, that's the one I actually used to be a tournament level competitor and won tournaments in. But also during this event, perhaps my wife can make more food out of the Street Fighter cookbook like she did last year. Perhaps I could tell and reminisce some stories from the days in the FGC from back in the day, talking about things that happened and people could ask me questions. Maybe we could watch back some of the retro game footage of me at EVO, and I could do commentary on those videos, right? So, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Something fun like that, completely different. Like, how often do I do anything like that? Almost never. So it could be a really fun event. Anyway, that's my idea. If you guys have completely different ideas of what I should do for my next special marathon, let me know. I would more than like to hear your opinions.
Don't you mean feedback, Phil? You would like their feedback? Please say feedback, you dick.
And your takes on stuff, because I want your input. I don't want to be doing this event just for me. I want it to be an event everyone enjoys, okay? So let me know what you think, and I'd be interested. The other idea that we did toss around so far is an indie games marathon, where maybe people would nominate and vote on a bunch of indie-style games that I'll play over the course of the day. I haven't done an indies marathon in many, many years, and when I used to do these, it really was fun because I would be exposed to a wide variety of games that normally I never would play or would even be a blip on my radar, and sometimes I'd like them so much that I'd actually do absolutely full playthroughs of them, okay? So, that's what's on the horizon. I would like to talk briefly about the DSP Throwback channel because there's so much going on that channel right now. So, FYI, right now on the DSP Throwback channel, we've got 3 ongoing things going on. First of all, today, well, I think it was actually yesterday, the final part of my 3-part series, DSP Reacts to his biggest videos on YouTube ever, went live. This is only 3 episodes, so it's like hour and a half, and we go through about 9 or 10 videos from my past, the biggest ones, the ones with millions and millions of views, and we kind of try to analyze what is it particularly about these videos that made them...
For God's sake, Jafel said millions and millions. Interesting number.
Jesus! All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right?
You make that shit up.
No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The boss being right.
It's always going to be fucking funny. Phil said millions and millions. I couldn't just ignore that. It's like he's baiting me today. It's like he's fucking daring me, double dog daring me to fucking play it. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it, motherfucker. So yeah, I couldn't help myself.
I'm so popular on YouTube to hit the algorithm right. But another fascinating thing about this 3-part series is that you realize I've been around for 16 years, and essentially the things that I've done in those 16 years, a lot of them were innovative in the things that became popular on.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh my God, is Phil going to fucking pretend he fucking created and invented everything again? Phil invented Hawaiian shirts. Phil invented YouTube shorts. Phil invented having your pet on stream. Phil invented asking your audience for tips. Phil invented, blaming game developers for being bad at games. He invented it all. I love Dark Side of Phil done a wee art, bit of artwork. Where is it? Here it is here. Dark Side of Phil. Grug roll rock first. Just so man know. Prehistoric snort. This is just fantastic. Prehistoric grug. Big ups to Dark Side of Phil. And also Princess Luna, Grug made wheel popular, Grug reason why wheel used, Grug best wheel maker in Valley 3 moon ago. Grug gets eaten by T-Rex, like, come on. It had to be a T-Rex, didn't it? All the fucking dinosaurs they fucking eat is gonna be a goddamn T-Rex, so what are the odds,
On YouTube. Like, my initial clips were YouTube shorts. They just weren't called YouTube shorts 16 years ago, but they were just gameplay snippets highlighting a part of the game. They weren't a big giant chunk of gameplay. My co-op with John Rambo back in the day was so innovative that it inspired many others to do entire long-form co-op series and channels. Okay? That kind of stuff. So, give it a look. I think you'll like those 3 videos.
Oh, Phil, can you cite one source to confirm what you just said? Has there been any content creator that exists on this fucking platform that has ever credited you and John Rambo for inspiring them to do their own co-op series? One source from the thousands of people that apparently were inspired to fucking do it after you. Do you know of any of them that did Super Best Friends? Were they inspired by you? You know, anyone? Come on, Phil. Name one source that corroborates your fucking story. One singular source.
The other thing that's currently going on is on Sunday night, I did a stream, a retro react stream to the Walking Dead Telltale series, Season 1, Episode 1. It went really well on the stream. People were engaged, they had a lot of fun with it, and they want to see it continue.
Well, you had like one person give you most of your fucking money and tips. If that one person didn't turn up, you'd be questioning whether it should continue or not. Because the attendance was shit. By your own admission, the attendance was not as good as the bully stream. But that doesn't matter for you because money talks.
So, basically, I would like you to give it a look if you're interested in narrative-based games, especially if you never saw this playthrough 12 years ago. People had a great time with it, and it's a 5-parter. 2 parts were live. I think a 3rd part goes live tonight. It's every night at 10 p.m. A new part goes live on the channel, so it'll be up to 5 by Thursday night, okay? But the other big thing, and this one I'm proud of, I'm excited for, and I hope you will check out, Fallout 3, my original 2000...
He's proud of it. He's not even done any fucking work to it. It's other people... Phil's amount of work is essentially... Oh, I dug out the fucking hard drive from my closet when I finally cleaned that fucking thing out. So it was like his work was, oh, I uploaded the content for other people to put in the graft and try and make it more presentable. No, but Phil's proud though. Phil's proud as fuck of the hard work that other people did. For no charge, might I remind you all. Phil paid these people. Why should Phil toss these guys $5 each for all the work they're doing behind the scenes to make this channel barely profitable for him? Phil needs that money. He really does. To feed his wife.
2008 playthrough, my first ever RPG playthrough on YouTube that got it started and got people to see me want to play more long-form games, is now live. Part 1, that is live on DSP Throwback. It went live this morning at 10 a.m. This features widescreen visuals instead of the original crushed sideways visuals, full 1440p HD, full 60 frames per second, more sharpness in the text so you can read it better, although admittedly the camera has an autofocus issue, and I don't think that I fixed that issue for a while in the playthrough. So you're going to notice in the many first parts the camera focuses and unfocuses and focuses again. I can't fix that. That's obviously because my equipment, I was so primitive back then, but that does get better in time. It
also has stolen footage from other content creators to fill in the black, you know, the parts where the editors could get away with that. Cutscenes, for example, or little transitions or whatever. Yeah, they stole some footage in the example clip that we saw the other day.
30-minute parts instead of 10-minute parts. Proper thumbnails and proper titling of the parts to make it digestible and understandable, and this will be going into a new playlist, and I think it's going to be awesome to finally re-experience this playthrough in a modern way, because the original playthrough, a lot of people really, really like to this day and still rewatch, but my god, it's harder to watch every time. It's so outdated. This will be neat to re-experience it in a different way. So I would love for you to watch this first part and give me your thoughts. So many have already left comments on the video saying, wow, can't believe it, that it's back and it looks like this. I agree. It blew me away when I saw this video. Keep in mind, this is a lot of work. My editors are working a lot to get this playthrough up to snuff for a modern playthrough. It's not perfect,
They're doing a lot of work for no fucking pay.
but my god, the improvements are huge. Please let me know what you think, and I will urge you, please, if you like this, please support that channel in some way, whether becoming a member or doing a super thanks on a video that allows it, or leaving a tip. The link is in the description of every video there. I'm basically trying to make this viable. I'm trying to make that channel a long-term success. Right now, it's rough. I'm making $1 a day on ad revenue, and pretty much all
You're making $1 more than the people putting in actual effort in creating the content for you, because you're not paying them fucking shit. Phil, look, you might encourage more contributions if people would think that the editors are going to get some pay. But, you know, can you imagine if Phil fucking said, hey, the better these videos do, the more money I can give my editors for making the shit? Of course he's not going to fucking do that. Phil's only out for himself, and he's always going to be out for fucking himself. Somebody that makes 6 figures per year can't afford to throw his editor $5 fucking dollars. Just think about that. He makes 6 figures a year, but fucking throwing someone $5 for all the work they've done on it, for, remastering the shitty content, nah, that's an impossibility, dude. Phil can't afford that.
I'm making on the channel is based on what I make on streams, on the retro replay stream, or retro react streams, excuse me. Every once in a while I do get a super thanks, and that's much appreciated to those who've done it, but I'm hoping very much that once a body of work is on that channel, meaning we've got multiple playthroughs, weekly streams, all kinds of content, now the channel will become way more financially viable. But right now it's a lot of upfront work, and I'm hoping people will give it a look. I really do. I think that the Fallout 3, I was like, whoa, I couldn't believe how dramatically different it looks from the original peach fuzz, crooked, awful run, And it's cool because it's the same gameplay. It's the same commentary. It's not someone else replaying the game like me. It's the real footage. It's just had a lot of work done to it, Ben Rogers says, what about the music? For part 1, we left the music in because we felt that song, I don't want to set the world on fire.
Shut up, bitch!
We felt leaving that in makes more sense for part 1. I mean, that's the intro to the game. Everyone remembers that intro. So it got claimed and I've disputed it. I don't know if I'm going to win the dispute. It's hit or miss on YouTube. If I win it, then I'll actually get some ad revenue on the video. If I lose it, then some other company owns the rights to my video. But moving forward, I'm going to do my absolute best to see how we can get this to work. I don't know if it makes sense to have the music in every part because I had the radio on a lot in that playthrough. So it could be like every video gets claimed. And obviously I don't want videos getting claimed. Claim is okay, blocked is bad. I don't want it muted or blocked. What was the point of putting all the effort into redoing the playthrough if the videos are muted or blocked, right? Claimed, well, I'm not going to make ad revenue on it. Well, right now I'm not making a lot of ad revenue on it anyway. It's not a huge deal. You would think over time maybe the videos would get more traction, and I would like to actually make money on my work over time, but it's not possible if the videos are claimed.
Only on my work over time. Not the editors' work, fucking try to remaster or that shit. My work. Jesus fucking Christ. Hey guys, here's a drunken fucking playthrough I did all these fucking years ago, but I didn't really care about trying to fucking play games good or whatever. I just fucking played in drunkenly and didn't know what I was doing. I am proud of my work. Oh my, it's too much. It's too fucking much.
We can see what we do there, but in reality, might just have to find a way to try to scrub the videos and edit the music out. And it's possible, but for what I don't understand, it's not foolproof, nor is it easy to do. It's just more work. So I guess we'll see moving forward how many parts have a ton of music or not, and if it's worth it. We'll have to figure this out. Okay? So anyway, all this is going on right now on DSP Throwback. The 3-part, reacting to the biggest videos ever series, the 5-part Walking Dead Season 1 Episode 1 series, and Fallout 3. By the way, yeah, Final Fantasy 13 is continuing, and it's going to be alternating back and forth with Fallout 3. So, I mean, there's a million things going on that channel. There's so much stuff. There's like 3-4 videos a day of new stuff on that channel. Really cool. I like having that much content on the channel. It makes it exciting, right?
Oh yeah, I was actually so good says that it is anyway. So anyway, I had a feeling Phil said it, and I was going to like pause it and rewind, and I wasn't sure, and I was waiting for someone to see if they caught it as well. Phil finally said so anyway.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
We are we're technically 5 away from a full house because we've got 1 free space already as things stand. Hopefully we can get there. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Let's just fucking hope for the best. We got a lot to go. It feels like in the podcast we got a whole lot to go. One thing I'm not sure whether when Phil was talking about he was an innovator of shit, and he was like, oh, me and John Rambo played games together, and that inspired other people to fucking play games. Is that him displaying some YouTuber jealousy? Or is that just him trying to fucking, not really jealousy, but just him fucking saying, hey, you know, we started that shit. It's not really jealousy, it's just him trying to fucking take credit for something he wasn't responsible for. It is grasping at straws, trying to claim that's fucking YouTuber jealousy. I'm sure we can do better.
Videos a day of new stuff on that channel. Really cool. I like having that much content on the channel. It makes it exciting, right? But I'll hope you watch it because, like I said, the channel doesn't get a lot of traction. No exaggeration. Every video gets a couple hundred views, basically. That's it. You know, I think eventually over time it might get more traction if people are interested and want to check out retro stuff. But we got to get to that point. I think like the more, like I said, it's about a body of work. You know, when I started on YouTube, I didn't have many videos. It was over time that I built up a body of work with these even if, like, for example, right now on DSP Gaming, you have to understand probably the vast majority of my views are legacy views. Meaning I have so many videos on this channel. If I take a day off, I still get views on the channel because I have so many videos, people are watching the old stuff. And that's the goal with a channel like DSP Throwback.
Hey, Phil said goal. We have our square ticked off.
Burger.
There we go.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
We are doing quite well indeed, you know what I mean? We're rolling. We are getting a full house today.
Enough content on there that there's hundreds to thousands of people just checking out retro stuff, even when I'm not doing new content. You're still watching the other stuff that's on the channel, and that's what makes it end up being worthwhile and profitable over time. So let's see what happens, okay? But so there you go. That's what's going on with everything. I hope that sounds good. Big cumulative update for all of you. Now, I think before we get to shout outs and interaction and talking, to do a little segment. It'll be a shorter one today, but it's my favorite segment, and I've heard through the grapevine that just perhaps it's your favorite segment as well. A little segment that I like to call DSP News. Here, who fucking cares? We have a few little snippets of news today. Nothing crazy major or anything like that, but I felt like maybe I should talk a little bit about news since we've got just a few things going on. First thing, breaking news. DICE has confirmed that Season 7 will be the last one for Battlefield 2042. The game will continue to receive in-game challenges, events, and modes and ongoing maintenance, but DICE will not be doing any more seasonal content because they are moving their entire team to developing a new Battlefield game. I'm not going to lie, I forgot Battlefield 2042 even existed years ago. If you remember, when it came out, it was supposed to be, oh, we're going to compete directly with Call of Duty. What ended up happening was, it was atrociously bad. Like, people just hated this game. It came out and it got panned by everyone, slammed and just dunked on. And it had so little attention on it. I skipped it. And I mean, usually I cover every major FPS game that comes out. That's, you know, I'm not talking team-based FPS. I mean, like multiplayer FPS games.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Oh, you bastard. Who's popping? Gave me a super chat and said, purple burglar alarm. It's a 3 words I can't say together. Yeah, you hear this shit about Scottish people not being able to say fucking purple burglar alarm. Apparently it's a fucking impossibility for the Scots to fucking say purple burglar alarm. Who fucking knew? I do wish I could read your super chat who's popping, but sadly I cannot say the words purple burglar alarm. Tragic as it fucking is. I do apologise. I done my best for you. Nothing I can do. Bugged purple burglar alarm mechanics, dude. Cheers for super chat.
I mean, usually I cover every major FPS game that comes out. That's, you know, I'm not talking team-based FPS. I mean, like multiplayer FPS games like that. And I never paid attention to the game, and no one cared. And the next year, people actually said, it's a good thing you didn't play it. You know, the community's terrible. No one's playing it. You know, they made 7 seasons of content for it. It's like, geez. At least they supported the community of people who did buy it, but it was so small in comparison to what they were used to. And it's shocking that they made 7 seasons of content. I mean, it's years later, and they're now announcing, we're done with this. We'll make the next game now. It's like, no one bought the game. I'm surprised they didn't move on earlier. The good news is I'm happy to hear they're making a new Battlefield. I like the Battlefield series. I just don't know. I have confidence they're ever going to make another good one. Like, the best Battlefields of the day were the Bad Company games and Battlefield 4. You know, I literally think the last good Battlefield game I played was Battlefield 4 at the launch of PS4. Since then, every attempt that they made at Battlefield 1 and now Battlefield 2042, and they're just flops. They're terrible games. They're not great. They're not fun to play. They're boring within a week. And there's just not enough to really hold you over in a competitive landscape of FPS games. So it just sucks because they used to compete. They did. They used to directly compete with Call of Duty. And it was great when Call of Duty had competition. When there was a new Halo coming out, a Battlefield coming out, maybe another third-party FPS game coming out, and it wasn't all about the only fucking first-person shooter game in a year is Call of Duty. You had competition. And competition is good because it breeds innovation and it breeds improvement. And what's happened is there's no competition.
Oh, Phil, if competition is so good, then why are you fucking freaking the fuck out about all these RPGs destroying one another coming out at the same goddamn time? Think about it.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to D-Dog for the super chat. Who, hold on, let me just make sure I get this right. There we go. So thank you very much to D-Dog for the super chat, who says he is baiting you, as Who's Poppin said he would do it in Mokiness's chat. Ah, fair enough. Okay, there you go. Fucking picking on the Scottish, eh? Who's Poppin? Fucking careful now, I'll set about you. But there you go. Welcome to fucking Scotland. Anyway. Jesus, what was it? Yeah, Phil was saying that competition is good, and the fucking yeah, that is usually the case. But when it came to fucking all these RPGs coming to the same fucking time, Phil lost his goddamn tiny mind and said these fucking RPGs are cutting each other's legs off at the fucking, you know, because they're all competing with each other. When the RPGs are all coming at the same time, apparently that's a bad thing. But Phil is saying, you know, these, you know, for fighting, for first-person shooter games, it's a good fucking thing. Let me hear that one more time. Competition bad when it comes to RPGs, but you know, first-person shooters, competition good. Let's just make sure we're perfectly aware where the goalposts are when it comes to Phil fucking discussing when competition is good and not fucking good. It makes no fucking sense to me. It's so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird to me, man. What the fuck?
Maybe another third-party FPS game.
Oh my dog! What's up?
What the fuck? Hold on, what?
Oh my dog! What's up?
I'm so confused. So, first of all, thank you to Penitent Sin, who says, baiting you too. You have any haggis today, Jad? No, I have not had haggis today. Oh, but haggis is good though. I would highly recommend haggis if you get a chance to try it. It's fucking quality. You know, if you get a chance to ever try it, if you ever end up in like Scotland and you get a chance to try it, I would highly recommend Balmoral chicken. It is chicken breast stuffed with haggis and wrapped in bacon. Oh, it is fucking dynamite. It is probably my favourite meal. Absolutely glorious. So there you go. I've not had haggis yet today, but it is dynamite if you have a chance to try it. Thank you very much as well to Lelouch V Britannia for the super chat, who says that for fuck's sake. I'm trying. Okay, let me have a serious go at it. Pneumoniltramicroid. Okay, hold on. Okay, so pneumonotra. Oh, what's that? I know it says microscopics here, but it's just a wee bit in between. So I assume. For fuck's sake. I sound like I'm just fucking like a drunk cat meowing, going oh for fuck's sake. I can say purple burglar alarm, but this fucking broke my fucking brain. I want to have a serious go at this because I know some of you know I mean microscopic, silly vocal, and fuck me. I had a go. It fucking battered my fucking brain. People say it sounds like I'm fucking having a stroke. Yeah, I can understand. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, I got some of the words. I got some of it right, you know. I earned some of that super chat money. I earned a wee bit. Look at Steve Dead breaking up into separate words. Oh, is it Ultra? Is that why it fucking broke my brain? Because Ultra. I don't know. I seen Tra. I didn't see the also. Pneumono ultra microscopic silico volcano coniosis. Yay! Thank you, Steve. You helped me say it. Thank you very much, Steve, for helping me say it. I cheated. I had a smart person split up into separate words for me. Thank you, Steve.
Coming out, and it wasn't all about the only fucking first-person shooter game in a year is Call of Duty. You had competition, and competition is good because it breeds innovation and it breeds improvement. And what's happened is there's no competition for Call of Duty anymore, so they don't innovate and they don't improve. It's the same schlocked, shoveled shit every year, and it feels the same. Every year it feels like you're playing the same game with a few tweaks, the same shitty netcode. I mean, they literally have not improved the netcode of Call of Duty in like 5-6 years. It's the same exact netcode every year.
Fuck you, Phil.
Anyway, I'm glad to hear they are working on the next Battlefield. Of course, it'll probably be ages till we get more information about that. Star Wars Outlaws. This is the new narrative-based Star Wars game. Not narrative-based, excuse me. The new open-world style Star Wars game. It does have an interesting narrative, but a lot of people are saying, is this like Star Wars GTA, right? It now has a release date. It's coming out on August 30th. So I'm actually going to go into the notes that I made the other day during my birthday marathon, and I'm going to put this in. It's August 30th. Star Wars Outlaws.
Who fucking cares?
Because obviously I'm interested in it. It looks intriguing. It looks unique. It looks interesting. So yeah, I'm down for it.
Hold on. It looks intriguing, unique, and interesting. The Holy Trinity. Wow.
And I guess I haven't seen it. I think this morning a special story-based trailer released. It wasn't intended. I guess what happened was Ubisoft Japan's YouTube premiere page accidentally made the video live. They weren't supposed to. It was supposed to be like a scheduled video. But they screwed it up, and it ended up being live. So then they said, well, the cat's already out of the bag. Let's just release the story trailer immediately. So they did. I haven't seen it yet. But there is definitely a positive vibe around the game. People seem to be getting excited for it now. Hey, if it really is a GTA Formula Star Wars game, that sounds good to me. That sounds like something that could be quite well received. However, I'm just going to say this up front. My God, this game better run well. I mean, take a look at a game like Star Wars, Jedi Survivor.
What, Phil? If the game doesn't run well, what are you going to do about it? Huh? Are you going to start? Are you going to fucking try and get people to fucking go, you know, to the streets and march and fucking fury at the game not running well? We demand 60 frames. Give us 60 frames or give us hell or death or whatever. Well, what are you going to do? This game better run well. Look at this little bitch making fucking threats and trying to make fucking demands. This game better run well. Stay in your fucking lane, Phil, and shut the fuck up.
Survivor like last year, the game had an outstanding story. It had really great gameplay mechanics. It had excellent combat, visuals, and level design, and the game ran like shit. It ran horribly. It was choppy as fuck, and because of that, the game was a very bad experience in many parts. I just toughed my way through it. I waited over a week for them to patch and improve it. They didn't. So I said, fuck it. I guess I just got to tough through it. And I mean, I beat it and I liked it, but I was like, dude, this game would have been 10 times better if it ran good. And the game became an afterthought. Like most people never even talked about Jedi Survivor after about a week it came out because everyone collectively agreed the game was a mess. That's sad. I don't want Star Wars Outlaws to be the same situation. A game that's...
Try more, you fucking piggy prick. Meester has told me that Holmes Future has found something interesting on the good old Twitter. So if we go to Twitter ourselves and look at one of his tweets, he's tweeting regularly, so that is right fucking there. 15-second search. So that is Phil's intro at the top there. Today's show starts now. 15-second search by Holmes Future. Cube tunnel videos. 562 high-resolution royalty-free stock videos and footage matching Cube tunnel. That top one looks the exact goddamn same. Holy shit! Yeah, look at it is. Look at that. It's the exact same. Oh, Phil's fan base putting in so much effort to Google shit and download shit, and then send them out saying, "Hey, I made this for you, Phil." Aye, sure you did, pal. Sure you fucking did. Jesus fucking Christ, that's a great fucking find. I'm definitely liking that and reposting that. Jesus God. So yeah, cheers, Mister, for finding that and pointing that out, man. Good spot, Mister. Good find. There's also been oh fuck me, man. TacoZilla had a bit of a weird idea for something to put in the spaces in Phil's shirt. You put in more fills. So the normal shirt is just like, you know, blank. It's like a blank canvas. So TacoZilla was thinking, I know I can put in those blank spots on the shirt. Some random fill faces. Jesus. And TacoZilla saying I did post a source video for DSP intro earlier on Discord. I didn't even realise that. TacoZilla found it as well earlier on the source video. So there you go. But yeah, I mean, it took what detractors like fucking, you know, seconds, it feels like, to find the source of this fucking brand new intro that is made for Phil specially. Fuck me, man. So there you go. Anyway, let's crack on with the bingo, guys. We've all got a full house. Hopefully we are 2 burps away and 2 snorts away from some other free spaces too. At time bingo.
It's well executed when it comes to narrative, gameplay elements, all of that, but because graphically the game underperforms, the people just crap on it again and forget about it. You know what I mean? So, seriously, they need to release this game polished, well-running, and with a lot of dedication and just testing put into it. You cannot release this game half-finished. Too many games today, they just think we can release our games half-finished, we'll fix them later. This is a game that needs to be ready at launch. They've already fucked up Jedi Survivor. You can't fuck up everyone's just gonna think that Star Wars is just a buggy universe. Man, remember in Star Wars when we were flying the Millennium Falcon and the whole thing just fell apart, chopped in half, and went to 5 frames per second during the movie? Man, you remember when Luke was fighting Vader and his lightsaber malfunctioned? And, you know, right? Like, what? It's just dumb. They have to stop with this nonsense. This game, I hope it's good. I really do. I really hope it's good. I mean, Jedi Survivor, Battlefront Classic Collection. What else could go wrong for Star Wars video games? Right? Anyway, let's see what happens. Hopefully it's good. The third and final story that I have for today, sadly, we have more legacy game and service retirement news. Remember, just a day ago, yesterday, was the retirement of the Nintendo Wii U and 3DS online services. You can no longer play those games online anymore without the help of like fan-made services and servers. The official Nintendo servers are shut down permanently, so you can't play any of those games online ever again. Okay? Well, guess what? They just announced overnight, listen to this, beginning on July 29, 2024, Microsoft will no longer support the Xbox 360 store or the Xbox 360 marketplace. Until this time, purchases made in the 360 store and the 360 marketplace will continue to be supported. This will not impact how the community plays currently owned games on Xbox 360 or backwards compatibility. Players will be able to continue to download and play games they already own on the Xbox 360, Xbox One, or Xbox Series X and S consoles via backward compatibility.
What's up?
Thank you very much to Barrett Wells for the super chat, who says, remember him saying all this when he doesn't have the be right back slide ready to go when he goes to the bathroom. Yeah, Phil apparently has a brand new be right back slide as well. Like for full disclosure, by the way, you know, this thing here that I use for, you know, this is generic. This is not. I didn't make this. I downloaded this. This is part of the fucking package thing. You know, my wee BRB screen and that, yeah, that is like that's like, you know, like some standard like thing that I got for free, and I thought, it looks kind of cool enough, I'll use that for my BRB screen. It works, it looks alright, but obviously it's a generic thing. I'm not gonna fucking pretend I fucking made it. I'm not a fucking talented. This bingo layout you see here, I kind of made this. This thing at the bottom of the screen, you know, the anime, you know, the tells you super chats and tips, not shit. That was that's not. I didn't make that. Nah. But everything else, so like I went and got like a video for the background or whatever, but I went and kind of, yeah, work went into this. But basically, put it this way, I put some effort into what you see on screen right now. But this shit, this is just, yeah, I didn't do shit for this thing. I didn't fuck all. But yeah, Phil's fucking special little BRB screen. I can't wait to fucking see that. I'm sure it'll be fucking great. That will be, fuck me, man. Anyway. But cheers, let's have a chat about it else.
The games they already own on the Xbox 360, Xbox One, or Xbox Series X and S consoles via backward compatibility. So what does that mean? Let's clarify. No, this does not mean you can no longer play Xbox 360 games. What this means is you can only play disc games, or you can only play games you've previously downloaded onto an Xbox 360 console after July 29. As of July 29, you will not be able to download, buy, or do anything online with the Xbox 360 games on an Xbox 360 console on the marketplace. All right? So you might be saying, well, I don't understand. What do they mean? What is this backwards compatibility? Well, remember, both the Xbox One and the Xbox Series S and X consoles have backwards compatibility with 360. So as long as you own one of those, you have access to Xbox 360 games forever. You can download games now. Like right now, I could download a game that I own digitally on the 360 on my Xbox Series X and play it. I own those rights forever, so I'll be able to do that. I don't need an Xbox 360 console. This is only for people who have legacy playthrough or legacy games, and they only own an Xbox 360 console. Essentially, they're saying 360 is going to be like an offline console moving forward as of July 29. That's what they're saying. You can still play 360 games online, and you can still download them on the more modern consoles, just not on the 360. All right?
So D-Dog is saying, while we were looking at the BRB screen, a super chat came through for DSP, and he may have banned it. He didn't ban it. It's this shit right here. Someone called Simon Hogland with a little special umlaut over the fucking O, whatever it is. How do I do the tipping? Is it external? What about Canada thing? I keep reading about DSP and Canada cherries, and from Sweden, it does not make sense. Phil not only seen the super chat, he gave a wee like and a wee heart. There's a wee heart up there. He's like, that's not a troll, obviously. That's like, that can't be a troll super chat. I'm going to like that, and I'm going to respond to it and all that shit. Yeah, so, yeah, it's a very special little super chat there, and Phil will address it later on, I imagine, and well, I guess we'll see what Phil fucking says. Maybe Phil thinks it's like $50. It's actually, you know, like $5 because it's like Swedish krona. Remember Phil's logic where if the super chat box is yellow, then that means it's at least $10 that he gets, which is not true. But just YouTube fucking the boxes don't necessarily mean the colour of the box on YouTube, the super chats doesn't mean you're getting that fucking much money. But he knows best though. Apparently he fucking knows otherwise. The box is yellow, that means I get $10. Dumbass.
Do I have an issue with this? I mean, I'll be honest, probably not, because unlike Nintendo, in this case, Xbox has done a great job of game preservation. In reality, why would you want to buy an Xbox 360 today when you can buy their modern console and play all the 360 library on it plus new games? It doesn't even make sense, besides the nostalgia factor, to own an original Xbox 360 in 2024. Plus, you probably don't want one anyway because they red ring. right? You don't want to be dependent on that hardware because it was very faulty. So, is it really a bad announcement? In my opinion, it's actually not. You can still get your games. They're doing a good job over at Microsoft. Microsoft is preserving and having these games for posterity purposes on the modern consoles. This is not PlayStation, where it's incredibly difficult right now to play PS2, some legacy PS3 games. Really, PS4, PS5 is good because you can play PS4 games on PS5, so that legacy is fine. But man, at PS1, PS2, PS3, it's very tough to play those games right now in any modern capacity. Sony's not doing a good job with preservation or posterity at all. So it's kind of a different situation, completely different situation between these two companies when you really think about it, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I had today for DSP News. Not too much, but we had a little bit of stuff to discuss, right? So that's always good. Cool. All right, what I'd like to do now is I'd like to start up with shout-outs for the stream and see what's on everyone's mind. So thanks to those who contributed so far. Let's see what everyone's thinking about. Okay? All right, cool. We start off today with BB Phil and a €5.99 super chat. They say, can you wish my soccer team FC Bayern Munich the best of luck today versus Arsenal London, or don't you do that kind of thing? I just don't really care. I don't think that me wishing them luck is going to help them. I don't even know who they are. I don't follow. I know that's football, correct? But I don't follow.
Oh, for God's sake, why do you have to say fucking football in a strange fucking bizarre way? It's football. FC Bayern Munich. It's like, for fuck's sake, man. It sounds like some fucking, like, you know, British person trying to pretend they're German. In Munich, in Bayern, in football. yeah. Oktoberfest. Sehr gut. So let's people want to hear him pronounce Bayern Munich again. Sure, go for it. Let's see him pronounce Bayern Munich.
All right, cool. We start off today with BB Phil and a €5.99 super chat. They say, can you wish my soccer team FC Bayern Munich the best of luck today versus Arsenal London, or don't you do that kind of thing?
So he said Bayern was kind of strange, but he kind of said Munich okay. Munich was okay, you know. He said Munich, you know, when it's so but the Bayern. Isn't it Bayern? Well, it's German to be fair, so yeah. Arsenal of London. One more time. For all the offended fucking football hooligans out there, one more time.
Start off today with BB Phil and a €5.99 super chat. They say, can you wish my soccer team FC Bayern Munich the best of luck today versus Arsenal London, or don't you do that kind of thing? I just don't really care. I don't think that me wishing them luck is going to help them. I don't even know who they are. I don't follow. I know that's football, correct? But I don't follow football. So because I don't follow football, I don't really know anything about those teams. But hey, I'll just say this. Good luck with your team. Hopefully they do well. That's all I'm going to say because I don't really know anything else. Big Boss did a $4.99 super chat this morning. It says, back in the day, you would change your background setup for the holidays and festive events. Is that something you still do? I appreciated that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just every Christmas. Something behind me is very festive. This year, this whole side was Christmas related, and this side was retro gaming related, so it was kind of half and half-y. I do that every year. I also do it for Halloween. I do a Halloween setup and I do a Christmas setup. Oh, Jasper, are you really going to do this? Jasper, kitty. Jasper, kitty. Jasper,
Who fucking cares?
Tap my headphone wires. Not going to happen. He just wants attention. Now he's biting my toe. You nut.
Oh, fucking... That's not fair. Phil, that is cruelty to animals. You having that cat bite your gout-ridden fucking toes and digits. What if he gets fucking sick? What if he fucking gets sick from all the gout in your fucking little grubby toes?
What a silly cat. Here, hold on. I got your paw. Oh, now he got me. He got my hand. I got his paw and he got my hand. Now he's biting my hand. You nut.
Fuck him up, Jasper.
Always wants attention. Always wants the attention. How silly. Okay, anyway. So thank you, Big Boss. Yes, I do the holiday themed setups twice a year.
Boss.
Sometimes I used to do even for my birthday, remember? Like for my birthday week, I would set up a ton of birthday decorations behind me and stuff. I mean, I'm getting older now. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to really be doing that much anymore. But for the holiday stuff, I always go into it.
Phil, what do you mean I'm getting older now? Like, you were a grown-ass man in your fucking 40s and you had fucking inflatable helium-filled balloons behind you. But now you're 42, you've outgrown that. I don't understand the logic, Phil. 2 years ago, you fucking made a big song and dance and had a fucking birthday week celebration. Celebrate, fucking guys, this is the anniversary of when I fucking popped out my ma's fucking veggie. It's like, and now it's like, I don't think I'll bother. Let's just be honest, Phil's just a lazy bastard and can't be arsed. He can't be arsed ordering Cat to fucking decorate his fucking snort fort room for him.
I always do that nice fun stuff. BB Phil did another super chat. Could we have some kind of Street Fighter themed feast with the retro reactions? Or maybe food items people would bring to tourneys back in the day? No one would bring food to tourneys back in the day. A lot of tourneys didn't allow it. You know, arcades didn't want outside food and drink in the building. It would just be limited to like what was in the vending machines. So that's a nothing there. But like I said, we have a Street Fighter themed cookbook that was a gift last year, and my wife made like 2 or 3 things. Maybe she can make some more this year, and we could have another fighting game theme. Remember last year we did one in May, and it was like the build up to the release of Street Fighter 6 in early June. So maybe now we could do one, and it's just a whole fighting game fiesta. Maybe that's what we'll call it, DSP's Fighting Game Fiesta. We called it the Fighting Feast last year. Maybe we'll call it the Fighting Game Fiesta this year. We could have Street Fighter 6, a little bit of Tekken 8, and a bunch of retro fighting games on Fightcade, plus me watching back tournament footage of me in old tournaments and commenting on it, telling stories about the old days, and people asking me questions about what it was like to be a tournament player back then. And having food and booze and all kinds of fun stuff. I think it could work out. But again, people have to be into the fighting game stuff. I'm not going to do this if people don't really care about it right now.
Who fucking cares?
So I guess the question is, would that be something you guys would be interested in? The Fight and Feast actually did pretty good last year. So, oops, that was not an underscore. That is an underscore. So thank you, BB.
I love, like, Phil fucking says the Fighting Feast actually did good last year. Based on what metrics, Phil? Like, based on what precisely? Like, because, like, what was it called? The Fighting Feast yeah. Oh, there you go. Did it do so well last year? $1,327. Aye, that done quite fucking well. You had a $400 tip from somebody. No wonder Phil's fucking eager to do something similar to it. It was probably one of the most fucking best performing marathons he's ever fucking done. You ever wonder why Phil might be eager to do something similar to that again? There's your fucking answer right fucking there. Fuck me, man. I had a feeling it was that very largely supported marathon stream, but yeah, that was there was a lot of fucking Hogans getting pulled that night, let me tell you, brother.
Phil for the super chat. Okay, we start off today's tips with a $5 tip from Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. Well, first of all, let me play an animation for our first tip of the day. Let me get this up on the leaderboard, and then we'll see what they have to say. Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix. By the way, if you guys aren't aware, Snow Carl just doesn't come around anymore. This is not Snow Carl. This is someone who, this has been a joke name of theirs forever. Snow Carl is gone. And, you know what happens? So,
You were addicted to him, Phil. You fucked around and got found out. They got fucking fed up and moved the fuck on, it seems like. Because you were a fucking piece of shit. They gave you support, they fucking said some things, and you're like, I don't want you asking those kind of questions, Snow Carl. You're on thin ice, Snow Carl. You talk down to him like he's a fucking child. Of course you're gonna get fucking fed up eventually because you're a fucking dick to him.
We'll miss you, Snow Carl. Sorry we haven't seen you in ages. Wish you the
We'll miss you, Snow Carl. Phil, you don't miss shit. You miss his fucking money. You miss his fucking contributions. Snow Carl never gave Phil a huge amount of money, but the fact of the matter is he was a very regular and consistent contributor. And yeah, over the years, over time, Snow Carl we did give Phil hundreds of dollars over many, many, many months. Like, all together, combined, accumulated. So yeah, it's just, and Phil's missing the money. That was one reliable, regular source of some income for him, and it's gone. And Phil's fucking pretending to fucking miss him. Fucking piece of shit.
gone. And, you know what happens? So, we'll miss you, Snow Carl. Sorry we haven't seen you in ages. Wish you the best. Okay. I'm going to read it. I'm going to respond. I promise you I'm not going to cause any drama. Okay? Did you see Review Tech USA has deactivated his Twitter?
For God's sake, Phil, you could have ignored us. You had the option to say, I don't want to talk about this, but thank you for the super chat. You chose not to ignore it, and you chose to address it. This is all on you.
It looks like your trolls became too toxic for him after he decided to pick a fight with them because you decided to cancel the documentary. You want to know the funny part about that? I know absolutely nothing about that. At all. I don't know anything about him arguing with my trolls because I canceled the documentary. Like, what does that have to do? That doesn't even make sense. So I canceled my documentary for various reasons. As I've explained to you guys, the reason I canceled it was twofold. Number one, I did feel like I was biting off more than I could chew. Especially with everything going on right now, I wanted to launch the Throwback channel this year. I wanted to bring my wife into my content again in some capacity. And with everything else going on in my life privately as well, also balancing that with a documentary, it felt like it was going to be too much and the documentary was going to end up sucking. And what's the point of doing it then? The other half is, as I've told you guys, I feel like the only time that I should do a documentary is if I feel like I absolutely need to tell my story to the world and it's near the end of the story, right? Why do a documentary if it's not done yet? The story's not over. Well, why are you documenting it? It's like it's still in process, correct? And I feel like I am. I'm in the middle of a lot of stuff going on, that the process will be different over time. So why do it now? In addition, if you didn't notice, when I announced the documentary, basically who rejoiced? My trolls. It wasn't my viewers. It was just basically people who trolled, were like, oh, this is great. We're going to get all this inside info on Phil's life that we can use to hurt him. And we can make fun of him even further forever. Rather than being, oh, this is fascinating, we'll get to learn about new aspects of Phil and get to find out more about what his life is like and what he's been through and his journey and everything there. It was more like, haha, more ammo to razz him and hurt him and do whatever we can to fuck with him and harass him, right? So when that happened, I was like, I think this is a bad idea, and I think I made the right decision, canceling it, okay? I have no clue what that has to do with Review Tech USA. The only thing I can say is, as we all know, Rich has been a man obsessed with me for so many years and used me not only as the butt of his jokes, but as a way to get cheap content, right?
Okay, there we go. YouTuber jealousy has never been confirmed.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Let's continue.
It's not intelligent stuff that he does in regards to me. It's him constantly razzing my accident in 2016. Yes, 8 fucking years ago. He still acts like it's something that happened yesterday, okay? He's constantly bringing up nonsensical stuff so that he can get attention from a very dumb audience, very stupid fucking people who like that, and then throw money at him for doing it. So it's like the most lowbrow, easy mode way to get attention from dummies who will then throw money at you because they're stupid. And he does it all the time, right? So the only thing I can think is when the documentary was going to happen, Rich was probably happy because he felt he was going to get a lot of content out of it. And then when it got canceled, he got pissed off because he thought maybe it was because of the trolls that I canceled it. And so he's angry at my trolls. That's literally the only thing I can surmise. I don't know if that's true because I don't watch Rich's content or follow him at all. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay. Now I have no idea how he has any involvement with any of my trolls whatsoever. I don't talk to my trolls. I ignore them. As you know, I don't even know who they are or anything.
Phil, you don't ignore us. We all live goddamn rent-free in your fucking head. We are fucking so goddamn powerful, you won't fucking play multiplayer with your fucking most devoted fans. We are so fucking all seemingly all fucking known and all fucking powerful that you won't even fucking do a documentary because the fucking trolls reacted fucking positively to you fucking actually potentially doing the documentary. We fucking have so much control over your fucking pathetic, miserable fucking life that you can't even fucking get out of fucking bed without fucking worrying what fucking mean, nasty trolls and detractors are fucking saying about you today, about saying about your fucking wife, saying about your fucking cat, saying about your fucking gameplay, saying about your fucking channel, saying about everything you've ever fucking done in the fucking 42 years you've been fucking living on this fucking planet, doing absolutely fucking nothing of fucking value whatsoever. We all live rent-free in that fucking lopsided, greasy-ass, busted hairline of a head of yours. Every day. We have so much fucking power over your fucking content. We have so much fucking power over what you fucking do and don't fucking do. We fucking make you fucking delete polls for your fucking channels because the detractors are fucking influence things. It's like, Phil, just accept the fact that you can't ignore us. You can pretend you ignore us all you fucking want, but you can't. Turkey Tom living rent free, and he doesn't even fucking talk about you anymore. He last mentioned your ass in November. And he moved the fuck on, but you haven't moved on, have you, Phil? You can't move on because people like Turkey Tom, Keemstar, you know, Review Tech USA, every fucking all. I'm pretty sure detractors and trolls are basically amalgamated into one basically entity. You know, a couple of people get their own special rooms. Evil AJ and Tevin have their own special fucking penthouse suites in his fucking lopsided head. But other than that, you know what I mean, when he fucking talks about all the trolls and haters, that's basically an amalgamation of all of us combined, essentially. You know what I mean? We all live rent-free in that fucking greasy-ass fucking head of his. He wants to fucking pretend he fucking ignores us. He fucking can't. We are impossible for him to fucking ignore. And the simple fact of the matter is, he is still relevant today in some capacity because of us. It's as simple as that.
Paying no attention to any of them. So I don't even know anything about them. Besides what you guys usually tell me in the chat. That's it. So, to respond directly to this comment, did you see Review Tech USA deactivated his Twitter? No. Why wouldn't I know that? Because Rich has always maintained an incredibly toxic Twitter. And what I mean by that is, he would always post up dumb shit on his Twitter. Like really lowbrow dumb shit for idiots. And it's one thing if you just do it to your audience, but anytime he would tweet me in a tweet and then do that, I would, no exaggeration, end up with hundreds to thousands of the most brain-dead idiots tweeting me for a day. Now, I use my Twitter for business. I need to be able to post up my schedule. I need to be able to read important things. I can't have my feed filled up with a bunch of fucking mouth droolers, which is exactly what would happen every time he tweeted me. It was a bunch of like degenerates would come out and start tweeting me nonsense all day long that I didn't ever want to see. Okay? So I blocked him ages ago. And apparently he had a hissy fit about it and bitched all over the internet. I got blocked by Darkside Phil. So over the years, I tried to unblock him, reblock him, unblock him. The latest time that I tried to be nice to the guy was a year ago. I heard that his family members, I think his daughter, was like ill and not doing well. And a lot of people told me about it on my stream. So I reached out to him with an olive branch. On Twitter, I DM'd him and I said, I'm really sorry to hear about that. I hope that things get better for you. Genuinely, it's not, I don't dislike you. It's just you cause me too many problems with the way you act. And I hope that your family members get better. To which he said, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Then he literally later that day went on his Twitter and made a bunch of negative posts about me. The same fucking day. So after that, I was like, I've had enough of this guy. And I blocked him. And I was done with it. After that, I was just, and that's it. So I have had zero interaction directly with Rich in about a year. I don't care about the guy or anything. And as I said, I don't wish the guy harm. I know apparently he's going through a really bad time right now with a fallout with his editor and a lot of people crapping on him and hating on him and stuff. I know nothing about that, all right? I don't know why he's picking a fight with my trolls. If anything, you would definitely think that he would have learned from my situation that every time that you engage trolls, you give them power, and that just makes them get worse. You know what?
Well, we have the power. We have the power to fucking, you know, say what sort of content you're going to fucking make. We had the power to make Bully not get fucking reacted to. We had the power to have Red Dead Redemption 1 not get reacted to. We had the power to fucking cancel your fucking interview with Mike Clum. We have the fucking power, and you have no fucking authority on it whatsoever because we live so fucking rent-free in your fucking head that it's going to be impossible for us to fucking get out of there unless you get a fucking lobotomy.
What I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like, why would he have engaged the trolls? I don't get that. That's exactly what they're looking for. They want you to talk about them, to engage with what they're saying, to engage with their content. That's how they milk you more, right? I mean, this is not...
There's another Turkey Tom reference right there. Phil cannot help himself but reference Turkey Tom time and time again. Anytime Phil talks about getting milked. Oh, beautiful. Come on, Phil. If Phil mentions Turkey Tom, I'm giving us a free space and I'm declaring victory.
Rocket science is common knowledge at this point. So you just...
Sorry, we have 2 free spaces as things stand. Another free space will be free. No. We wouldn't. So, free space only. If Phil mentions Turkey Tom, free space, but that's it.
Just ignore them. You just go on with your life. And I've had a lot of success in the last year just completely ignoring all this nonsense around me, and I'm just having a good time now in my own content. So, no, I don't know that he deactivated his Twitter. I never saw anything of value on his Twitter. Usually it was just toxic shit he would post up for dumb reactions from idiots, and then they would flood my timeline. So I haven't really looked at his Twitter in 100 years, nor do I care. I don't know why he would have engaged with my trolls. That really sounds incredibly fucking stupid that he would have done that. That's just asking for trouble. And I want nothing to do with the guy. I wish him the best. I hope that things get better for him. I don't want anyone to be in a bad way, but I just want to be completely separated from this man and anything he's involved with because he doesn't seem to be able to have like a normal, mature attitude about anything. Every time that I've reached out to him to try to be fair or let's have a civil conversation. Let's just be respectful to each other. He immediately turns it into drama and something for personal benefit. So I want nothing to do with the guy whatsoever. Zero. I would rather never hear about him ever again in my life if that was possible. Of course, I know it's not. I know people can't help themselves. They got to bring him up in my content and shit. I just want nothing to do with the guy. You know what I mean? I know absolutely nothing to do with this man at all, if possible. Okay?
A reminder that Phil Kerr just said, I'm not talking about this, but thank you for the super chat. Phil actively chose to respond to this super chat, talk about the fucking topic of the super chat, and yeah, he's saying he's fucking ignoring the drama and avoiding it all. Bullshit, Phil. You actively chose. Yeah, this is a tip, remember, this is a tip. Nobody knew what was asked. Phil was the person who's got a tip. Nobody fucking saw the tip message on screen or anything. So it's not as if we can go, oh, look at Phil avoiding the fucking question like some sort of, you know, chicken shit. No. He chose. He went out of his way to have this fucking segment.
Fair enough. I hope so. I hope that makes sense. I hope you all understand where I'm coming from. Again, I want nothing to do with nonsense at all. I just want to be free from drama. So I don't see how, you know, engaging with dramatic people who every time that I have an interaction with them cause drama is anything beneficial to me or this channel or the content or the people watching. It's nonsense. Okay? Fair enough? Okay, good. It's sad because I wish that there were reasonable people out there. It just doesn't seem like there are any. You know what I'm saying? Like, every single time that I've tried to be reasonable with people about, hey, you want to have a conversation? You want to have a No, everyone just wants to use me and my name for drama purposes to get a rise and to get money. That's all it is. They want the attention, the clickbait, the money. They can't resist it. So, it's stupid. Okay. Well, thank you to Simon. Simon became a member this morning. Thank you so much, Simon, for the membership. I appreciate that. Cool. All right. Outside of that, I don't particularly see... Hold on. Now that I said that, I'm reloading a screen.
Who fucking cares?
Oh, what? Still delayed.
That was a badly timed who fucking cares. That was to Phil. That was me saying who fucking cares to Phil. That wasn't in reference to you, by the way, Broside Phil. I just wanted to make that perfectly clear. Broside Phil's advertising his wee video for tomorrow, and then I thought, then Phil said something, I pressed that button, and then I thought to myself, wait a second, people might misunderstand. That's not coincidence, bad timing on my part, my bad. Just wanted to make that perfectly fucking clear in case people got confused. Oh, I'm a dumbass, my bad.
I'm trying to get to the screen, and it's like lagging. So my apologies. Okay, as of now, we're good. From what I can see. Okay, so I think I'm caught up on all shoutouts. If you guys have anything you would like to chat about today, please tag me, and we can have a conversation for the rest of the show, because we have about 15-20 minutes left on the show. Okay?
That's called Q&A, which means I get to press this button. Burger. There we go. We are one away from a full house. we are one more thing away from a full house. We have 2 free spaces already because of Phil's burts and because you guys like in the stream. So it only needs one more thing to happen.
The day you ate chili cheese, Simon, good for you. I like chili cheese dogs. I don't think I would just eat chili and cheese. I probably want it on something. How's the weather today? It is in between, meaning it's not cold and it is not warm. It's kind of mid. Like,
why the fuck are you wearing some sort of ridiculous Hawaiian style shirt with a fucking top button off and a pair of shorts? You're acting like you're fucking melting. You're acting like you're in the fucking tropics or something. And it's actually just a cloudy fucking day with no fucking sun or some pish.
Right now, it's in the 50s, but when the sun comes out, it goes up to the 60s. But as I said, because I'm doing multiplayer today, I wanted to be in a more cooler attire because I know when I play multiplayer, technically, my adrenaline goes up and I get a little bit heated. So I said, I'll wear nice Highlander clothing today, and it's working out well so far. I'm nice and cool today.
Who fucking cares?
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Warren for a super chat, who says he seems to think that anytime anyone mentions his name, that money just starts pouring in. I mean, like, Phil is a fascinating creature. For people who are not used to talking about him or dealing with him, like Turkey Tom was, for example, he's a fascinating person to look up and analyse and study. You know what I mean? It's not just the fact that, Phil, he's been on YouTube for a long time. In that time, he has more detractors and haters and critics than he has fans. He used to be popular back in the fucking day, but he pissed that fucking success away. And anytime he fucking goes popular within the last few years is usually for negative reasons of his own doing. So he's a fascinating fucking thing to study. And yeah, a lot of and more people fucking use him as some sort of subject to study. Turkey Tom is one of many. June the King right now is fucking studying him and planning a fucking documentary on him. And that'll probably be interesting to fucking watch. But anytime Phil's relevant in current day, it's usually because he's done something stupid or said something stupid. And eventually it gets so much fucking traction, he'll try and backtrack it and apologise or something. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. But it's usually his own fucking doing though, it's usually his own fucking fault.
What is the spiciest food that I've ever had? Probably hard to say. It was probably either a really hot Indian curry or probably like a really hot sauce. But I'm trying to remember what I had the hot sauce with. I can't remember. I remember having like a sauce on something and it burned the shit out of my mouth. But I can't remember if it was like a sandwich. It wasn't a chicken wing because I don't eat chicken wings often.
The bones. Phil doesn't like the fucking bones. Anyway, I know it's a bit of a meme that Phil fucking prefers fucking boneless chicken. And I do too. I don't mind eating fucking wings, but I'd rather just be able to eat the whole fucking chicken, if that makes sense. I don't like leaving anything fucking behind. No crumbs left behind. It feels weird eating food and it's like I've got to leave some of it behind because it's part of the bone. I'm wondering what curry Phil ate that was too spicy for him. It might have been a vindaloo or something.
I can't put my finger on what it was on, the hot sauce that I had. Because I don't like hot sauce. Like I like buffalo sauce or like Frank's red hot sauce, but I don't consider that hot sauce. Hot sauce is like the shit with the fucking ghost peppers and you make your eyes are burning, your fucking sinuses are snotting up and being disgusting. Like who the hell thinks that's an enjoyable experience? I don't know. I don't get that, and a lot of people think it's good. I don't know. I was never into that stuff. But I would say when my wife and I first started eating Indian food and getting into it, we didn't understand the spice levels. So I think there was this one time where I ordered like a vegetarian curry, and I ordered like each Indian restaurants usually will have like 5 or 6 spice levels you can order. And I think I ordered like a 3 or a 4 out of 6 when I should have ordered like a 1 or a 2. And I think I was eating it and it was just like constant burning on my tongue. And I was like it tastes good, but it's hard for me to enjoy the flavor because my tongue won't stop burning. Like,
you weak little bitch.
Yeah, and that was like 4. What was 6? I don't even understand. Like there was a stronger one than that. I don't know how that would have been enjoyable.
I'm not great with spicy food either, by the way. Sometimes I'm getting better with it over time. There is like one time I remember ever where the spice was too much and it was like literally it caused me pain. But yeah, that was, I can't even mind what it was exactly, but all I know was I did not finish my meal that day. It was that painful for me. But most of the times I'm pretty good with it, you know what I mean, with spice stuff or whatever, you know what I mean. But these days, like if I'm out at a restaurant or something, like I'll get like a spicy starter just so I can make my fiance laugh because she fucking likes to laugh at me as I struggle with hot food. It gives her a good wee laugh as well, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna make her laugh. I can't help it.
So anyway, yeah, I'm not someone into hot foods. I like some spice in my foods. I don't like things intentionally made overly spicy to burn your mouth. I've never really enjoyed that experience. So Yes, the Fallout show is releasing tomorrow. Originally it was supposed to be Friday, then they moved it to Thursday, now they moved it to tomorrow. Yes, my wife and I will be watching it over the course of the week probably, and I'll probably review it for DSP Reacts. But I watched the new Alan Wake 2 ending for New Game Plus if someone nominated it. If you mean for the React show, yes. Yes. Frank's Head Hot or Louisiana? I don't know what Louisiana is. I've never had it. What temperature do I think is ideal for inside of a home? It depends on the home because...
Oh, I can actually offer my own take for Louisiana or Frank's Red Hot. It's, I would say Louisiana is different. That's just, I like both of them. But the Louisiana fucking hot sauce is just fucking... Your innards will be fucking screaming at you. Louisiana all day fucking long. I enjoy both, I like both, but Louisiana is fucking top tier.
For example, if you have a stagnant home, right? The windows are all closed, it's just neutral air. Then you could probably argue between 60 up to 70 is a good temperature. If you have a house where there's aeration, that windows are...
I missed the start of his question, hold on. What's he talking about here?
What Louisiana is, I've never had it. What temperature do I think is ideal for inside of a home? It depends on the home because...
Oh, for God's
For
sake.
example, if you have a stagnant home, right? The windows are all closed, it's just neutral air. Then you could probably argue between...
So, a stagnant home. If you have a stagnant home and the windows are all closed, who the hell refers to a fucking home as a stagnant fucking home and have neutral fucking air? Yeah, if you live in a fucking vacuum, if you live in a fucking hermetically fucking sealed fucking domicile, what the fuck are you talking about, Phil? Just answer the fucking question like a normal human being.
Never had it. What temperature do I think is ideal for inside of a home? It depends on the home because, for example, if you have a stagnant home, right? The windows are all closed, it's just neutral air. Then you could probably argue between 60 up to 70 is a good temperature. If you have a house where there's aeration, that windows are open, you've got a breeze going. Well, that cools the house down, and therefore, with a breeze going, you probably want it a little bit on the cooler, or a little bit on the warmer side, right? If possible. I don't know, like, it depends. It depends on the time of year, too. Like, right now, there's no sun outside, so I would enjoy the house probably between 60, 70. But when the sun comes out, now it's hot shit in here. And it's like, man, now I want aeration. Now I want the temperature to dip probably below that. Cool down. So I don't know. You'd think that's like an ambient temperature that makes sense, right? Do I have a sweet tooth? Not really. When I was young, I had a sweet tooth. I loved all kinds of things, like any of those Hostess or Little Debbie's cakes or brownies, chocolate candies. I also liked Skittles, Smarties, Pez, that kind of stuff, fruit snacks, all that stuff. I loved it. Now that I'm older, I barely crave sweets, ever. We almost never have any kind of candy or chocolate in the house, even though chocolate's my favorite candy. We just never really have it. Like,
I'm not fucking surprised with Cat in the fucking place. It's all gone before it's even at the fucking grocery bag, probably.
my wife made me brownies for my birthday. I had one on my birthday. I just had one last night, and I think it's good. But if my wife hadn't reminded me, I made you those brownies, they're in the fridge, like, oh yeah, I'll have one. My mind does not gravitate
Oh,
towards...
hold on, she made you a whole fucking batch of them and you forgot all about them? Like, you had one, and you're like, I'm done. And she had to remind your ass, by the way, honey, all those things I slaved over and made especially for you. You know what I mean? It's in the fucking fridge, and Phil's like, oh yeah, thanks, honey.
Towards sweets anymore as I'm older. My mind does gravitate towards savory foods and other flavors, but not towards sweets. Can I fix the ghosting in the Fallout 3 video that I uploaded today? No. The video original quality is atrocious. To get it to upscale and to have any increase in frame rate means there will be ghosting. Fallout 3 is not an action-intensive game. It's not like you're watching Red Dead where someone's riding through the West at high speed.
Phil, Fallout 3 is a lot of action. You can blow people fucking up. The limbs go fucking flip. Did he honestly fucking say Fallout 3 is not an action-intensive game? It's a goddamn action fucking it's like an action RPG for fuck's sake, Phil. There's several sequences. You're fighting fucking bad guys and monsters and creatures in the fucking wasteland. Action is... Oh my god, you fucking... Oh, just... No.
Make the bad man stop.
Speed. It's not a fighting game. The ghosting is not a big deal. Is it there? Yes, it's present. Is it perfect? No. The playthrough's from 2008. It takes an incredible amount of work to get it look as good as it does. Complaining about the ghosting is pretty much a waste of everyone's time, including yours. So please stop. We know that it looks like crap because it's from 2008. It still looks way better than the original footage.
Is that enough of... Is he mocking the person in the chat, or is it just a slight warning? It felt very close to you mocking. It felt close, but I feel we can get proper mocking if we bide our time. And he said, please stop. You know what I mean? So it's not quite there. I think we need a proper mock. That's like borderline, but it's not there yet. When I tell somebody to fucking get a spoon and eat his ass or something like that, there, that would be proper mocking.
Wow. This is great. The original 2008 videos of Fallout 3 are a 4:3 aspect ratio that are fuzzy and unfocused. The camera is skewed to an angle to fit a wide screen into a 4:3 square. Okay? You can't read anything. You could barely see anything. The lighting is atrocious. The coloring is completely off. It's only 480p visual. Everything is terrible. The editors have taken that and stretched it to a full widescreen aspect ratio, upscaled the resolution to 1440p, made it 60 frames, color corrected it so it looks like how the game's supposed to look, sharpened the text so you can actually read it on the screen, put the parts together into 30-minute parts, and then put thumbnails on it, and your complaint is there's ghosting. How about you ghost my stream and go away? Oh my god.
Alright, that's mocking. We're finished. We're fucking done.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
There we go.
Burger.
We're on.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
I'm so glad we got a fucking full house today. Let me update the bingo prize fund. We are now up to the bingo prize fund of 75 buckaroos, and we are done with this fucking bastard of a fucking podcast. Thank Christ for that. Let's go to live DSP, shall we, and see how he's doing. We don't have to, we're done with the podcast. We're done. We're finished today. Finito.
A higher armor rating again.
Is it 39 buckaroos? Isn't that amazing? Fuck off, Phil. Who fucking cares? Let's get some authors on screen. Guys, we have won bingo today. We are victorious in bingo. Big ups to the Baron for picking a very successful bingo card. They're the ones that picked the card, remember. And yeah, usually we would point at somebody if a card failed and goes, you little bastard, but in this case they picked a good card, so well done the Baron for that. And guys, thank you very much for keeping writing the card as well. I'm going to wrap things up there and prepare for the rest of the week tomorrow and all that jazz, you know what I mean? It's been a good wee bingo stream, you know what I mean? We got a full house. We have $75 down the bingo prize board. We're looking good, you know, and maybe tomorrow we can get that to $100 right before Phil's big precious fucking day off. Who fucking knows? The Louch is asking for marbles only on Fridays. No, Fridays are marble day essentially, you know what I mean? So yeah, every Friday we'll do marbles regardless, and if we can win one of the impossible tracks, then we'll add $10 to the bingo prize fund. And of course at the end of the month as well, we'll have a marble race to determine who gets to win the bingo prize fund. But not tonight though, not tonight, no. But guys, thank you for joining me in the bingo stream. I really do appreciate everyone being here, and I hope you all had a good time as well. And yeah, we've got a full house as well, so we're fucking, you know, we're doing grand and all that jazz. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for some more bingo antics, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the rest of Tuesday, however you wish to spend it. And I am going to end how I always end, by playing the Torres PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar Animations. But until then, guys, until tomorrow, I do hope you all enjoy yourselves and have a good night. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30 and says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. gone like that.